I see it on the screen real quick before it says, God damn it, StreamYards, hurry up.
It's catching up now. It's loading.
Okay. Maybe I got to refresh it on my end. There we are. Okay. There's my Beavis cam.
We're here.
Yes. So what's up, everybody? We are doing another live broadcast. I'm hoping to have as much fun as we did the other day, because the other day was really, really good. So I forgot to download the videos. I'm about to download them now while we kind of do our usual. Hey, check out our shit below. So,
hi, everyone. That's where I step in. I'm the resident shill. My name's Bran. But yeah, I guess while people are filing in and while I love how I'm getting notifications we went live. It only took them 2 minutes. Thanks, YouTube. That's what's up. I mean, honestly, it's better than their normal half hour in. Sure. But yeah, if while everyone's filing in, as always, if you would like to contribute to the show, if that's something you're able to do, I believe Streamlabs super chats are open. So yeah, there's that. Also, preemptive likes, because you know what? You can always change it to a dislike if we suck. So just go ahead and give us that like now, you know? Have a little faith.
You can do what Call for an Uprising people do. Just kind of come up and say, you know, garbage. That's about it. You know, nothing else, just garbage. And then
it's like, well, you guys aren't wrong, but like, but isn't that because we're reviewing videos from people like A Call for an Uprising? So you kind of have to see the other side of that coin.
Oh God. Yeah, so we actually got one, and this is me killing time while I'm downloading shit I was supposed to already have. We actually got a comment. Someone was like, garbage. I was like, yeah, so Call for an Uprising is garbage. You know, I know who they're talking about. I'm not stupid, like they think I am. And they're like, no, this show, well, maybe this show though, garbage. And I was like, okay, I can't like argue with you there, but you know,
it's not for everyone, buddy.
So, but I like to do that because it almost doesn't make them matter. It's just I think it irritates them more. It's like, wait a minute, that's not what I meant.
Yeah, man, they're quarantined in their fucking house, already pissed off, you know, or maybe maybe they just got back from a protest. I don't know. They're angry, man. They're up in arms. God damn it. Someone open up Applebee's. You know? Fuck curbside. I want to go in here and eat.
Here's all the Call for an Uprising people. Sorry.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's a live action representation of them in our comment section.
How dare you? Oh my God.
It's great too, because they're like, yeah, man, really rating this fucking video. We're gonna thumbs down it and leave a bunch of negative comments. It's like, thank you.
Yeah, it's
appreciate it. Appreciate all the comments and interaction with the channel.
Yeah,
it's greatly appreciated. Please continue. And while you're at it, go ahead and bring back that flat earther that pays us money in the hopes that we one day believe.
I do miss them.
Right?
It's been a little sad. I am going to go ahead and if anybody needs the link, let me know. If I got you, you know, Facebook, like, you know, I got Grampy. You know, you always want to get one. Again, like we were talking about this before the show. Last Devil's Lettuce was really fun. It felt weird not having Grampy.
Yeah, man.
Where the fuck were you at, Grampy? It's like,
where was you, bro?
It was just weird. Anyway,
I miss the that sexy raspy voice of yours. I'm gonna need it back in my life.
So yeah, so if anybody wants it, let me know. If you want me to send it out to you through Discord, definitely do that. So
I guess we'd be remiss if we didn't mention that our president suggested mainlining disinfectants. You know,
hurts.
And I just wanted to say that because I want to see exactly where the chat stands on this, because apparently people are pretty divided about this. Even some people outside of what I would call a Trumpist are like, he didn't say that. And I'll say this, he didn't suggest anyone do it per se, but he did suggest that it may be something that scientists could look into, and that's just fucking stupid.
Yeah. So he didn't outright say maybe everybody should do it, but it's like, it's kind of like when he's called this the Chinese flu or something like that.
Or the China virus or
the
whatever.
China virus, yes.
Yeah.
And
China.
then everybody just kind of just ran with it and started attacking anybody that looked somewhat Asian, because you know that no Trumpster is going to know any kind of difference between Asian people.
You know the thing.
Yeah. So you know someone's going to run with it, to the point where Lysol came out like I don't know how it didn't take them long. The PR person was right there with the damn fucking what you call it, the phone, and it was like, do not inject Lysol. Please.
You've heard that those warnings, like someone had to do it for them to put the warning out. They were preemptive as fuck about this.
It did not take them long. I was just like, wow, that's
my thing is, I just sit back and wonder. I marvel at someone who would think that's an option.
Yeah, I don't. He said something also with what was it? Like something with UV light or something like that. Just kind of like,
I don't know, dude. He claimed that he was being sarcastic, but I listened to it several times. This is he does that a lot. Like he'll just like spitball dumbass ideas and hope that, you know, maybe something will catch lightning. But like it never. No, he wasn't being sarcastic.
Bran, you're sarcastic. That wasn't sarcastic.
Hell, even a call for an uprising could do sarcasm, and that wasn't. No.
If that's your attempt at sarcasm, holy fuck.
Yeah. But can you swallow a 5-watt bulb if it's covered in rubber? I think. Yeah.
Telling you, man, those Tide Pod kids were onto something. Way ahead of their time.
It's like, whoa, dude. I'm sorry, Wilson, if you want in, I sent it to you because you always want in. You always come in. So if you want in, I sent it to you through Discord. But if anybody else, let me know. But yeah, so I do got some Shanny videos. So here's my thing with Shanny's videos lately. It's hard to argue against them because what she's saying is somewhat, I guess, okay. But to me, is not genuine.
It does
at fucking all.
Something seems off.
Are you trying to say Shanny's not genuine?
Yeah.
Well, even more so than normal in the presentation.
I'm actually going to get it because I always forget to I make it on StreamYards, but forget that I always want to try to do it through OBS so I can play like a beginning video. So I had a beginning video, which is Burnt Toast's video, which I'm going to download real quick. Because it really does such a God, of course it's not going to let me. It does such a good job of pointing out the inconsistencies, like the hypocrisy that she's doing. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. Thank you. Fuck you, buddy. Don't think it's gonna. Let's see. Oops, there it is. And Lysol injections. Fuck the world. Exactly.
Yeah, man. Let's do it.
Uh,
You just imagine some motherfuckers yelling like MAGA at the top of their lungs while they fucking mainline Lysol.
Let's see if we're gonna see if this actually can play. Ooh. Can y'all hear it? Because I didn't.
No.
No. I forgot to share the audio.
Give me your audio.
John Lemon is, he's a reporter.
There we go.
And said reporter from said CNN
Wear
is
a bra.
trying to make Trump look bad.
Wear as many layers as you can possibly put on. That's my advice. Cover that shit up.
Just turn the camera off.
Yeah, just can you just I would say just record your voice, but even better, just don't do these anymore at all. Just stop.
Prize because Trump chose to tell the media they suck and being dishonest and being completely fake and frauds and phonies and blah 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 blah.
All right. What? He's telling an asshole not to be an asshole. Y'all think the press should walk all over the president? No, he's going to be a leader and waggle his dick around. That's just a leader. That's what leaders do. And that real Donald Trump has huge balls.
What is your obsession with using the term huge?
Because Donald Trump used it before.
Oh.
So it's just like, I'm going to say huge. It's like, you stuff.
Can you imagine Trump banging Shanny? I just want to put that out there into the ether. And what you guys do with it next is totally up to you.
I can only imagine it, but Rev would have to be recording it. Just cranking one out the entire time, crying.
Get back in the cuck tent, Rev.
You going to pick up my used condom in a second?
Yeah, he's the fluffer and the cleanup man.
Donald Trump, you need to listen to this, sir.
No, you don't.
Reopening up the country
Go.
is a huge, 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 huge mistake.
Like the opposite of your boyfriend's wiener.
Huge.
And just for the record, opening up the country is a bad idea that has nothing to do with the fact that if they open up the country, she has to go to court.
Yeah.
They're completely unrelated. It has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that she's going to lose her meal ticket.
Oh, Shanny.
Shanny ain't losing shit with the word meal in it. You best believe that.
Steak. Okay. You want to know why?
Did
you say rye?
I mean, trying to do it like an Asian accent?
Is the maybe she's been in Japan long enough to where she's picking up on the accent.
Yeah, I hear those accents, man. I mean, I'm one. I pick up a little bit. I've been out here for long enough, so yeah, maybe she's turning Japanese.
I really
Japanese. I think she's turning Japanese. I really think so.
Godzilla.
If you listen closely, you can hear people outside yelling the word kaiju.
Konnichiwa.
Arigato, Mr. Roboto.
China reopened, and guess what just happened? The death toll just went up 50% with people dying of corona because they opened up too quickly. I told you don't do this. You're going to let people die.
Yeah.
And this is what's going to happen. As soon as you said those words out of your mouth, I'm going to let the governors decide if it's open or closed now.
Yeah.
Shanny uses Vagisil in her mouth. God damn. Fuck.
Oh, let's see. Donna's playing Paul Revere. This is what she said before she made this video. When fucking Trump was going on his liberate. So he's wanting. Oh my God.
So how exactly do you go from coronavirus from 5G towers to having this argument now? She's just to me, it looks like she's just trying possibly to change up her, like who she is online, like her persona, so to speak. But it's too fucking late for that.
It's
Okay,
almost like
Buck,
she has no. It's almost like she has no linear memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she does have borderline personality disorder. That would,
Yeah.
I'm just, yeah. I mean, really,
Yeah.
serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buck, I sent it to you on Twitter.
Hey, how does Buck get a green fucking thing in his side chat? Everybody else is black. Is that kind of racist or what?
You got green too, don't you?
No, I don't think so. I've never seen a green one. It just has.
He's a member.
Yeah, you got a green one.
I heard Buck does have a good member.
Yeah, you got a green one too.
Not as nice as Bran's, but still good member.
Thank you, Grampy.
No problem, Bran.
All right,
I
so
missed you last week, man.
I missed you too. I mean,
oh,
let's stop. Come on, I'm blushing now. Jesus.
I've jerked off twice in that silence.
I've got tissue if you need some, Bran.
oh shit. So yeah, this is her saying that the coronaphobia is starting. So
Coronaphobia.
I'm not gonna play all of this. If you guys want to check it out, it is on Burnt Toast. And her channel is actually.
Why would it be a bad thing to be afraid of the coronavirus though? Like, I mean, that's like saying I really don't want to get, insert whatever virus.
Because you're bound to the man. You know what I'm saying? You're giving in.
Not so much length. So, where is it? There it is. Oh shit.
Jeez.
All right. So me and Burnt Toast actually had a conversation on what OTS fucking meant. Like, we were trying to figure it out. We thought it was something like some kind of business thing, or I don't know what the fuck we were talking about. No, she lets everybody know what it is OTS means. It's really gross. So,
What's up? This is Shanny for Christ, and this is on the shit report because there's no.
Yeah, on the shitter report. So that's why I named it this today.
You think she's on the shitter because her legs have gone numb from the lack of circulation?
Hey, come on, man. Have you seen that towel recently? That towel is in distress. Someone really needs to save that fucking towel, man. I mean, it's seen better days.
So are these streams basically when Rev passes out and she physically can't get off the toilet, so she just pulls out her phone? Is that what this is?
I don't know. Maybe.
No one's there to help her up off the toilet.
You should be.
I like that featured comment there, by the way.
You talk about it than on my toilet because that's where this shit belongs. In the toilet.
Belongs.
Oh, I have met the.
So is she saying like her whole channel just belongs on the toilet?
It's already in the toilet.
Flush.
Yes, please. Someone flush it. Flush it now. Get rid of it.
The log is staring back at me, and I'm not really uncomfortable. It started screaming 5G. 5G, 5G.
Pinnacle. The pinnacle of stupidity on
Spell
my
it.
Twitter feeds. The utter pinnacle. So you can all see this on my Twitter if you like. Go to.
She's the pinnacle of others.
I don't recommend going to that site. It's,
I thought she got banned from Twitter.
I did too, but you didn't.
I don't see it enough. Can you guys hear me? I'm like logging in with like I just got a Chromebook. Like I'm trying to do.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Shit. Right on. Cool.
On Twitter, and you'll see me there, and we could have.
You'll see a
little
lot of things that you
Twitter.
don't want to see. Just to let you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, she left.
So there's this big story going on in the news.
So there's this big bitch on my screen right now.
Jesus Christ. All right, so like the bottom of her chin to the what is that? That's a lip piercing down at the right side of or the left side of her lip. And that's another mole at the top corner of her. All right, I'm just watching. It's like a constellation. It's like half the little dipper.
So
Rev has the little.
Yeah, and then the handle connects down to those two massive blackheads on her tits.
I can only imagine.
Turn my camera.
I can only imagine Shanny as a constellation taking up the entire sky.
Oh Jesus, she's a fucking. Come on, the jokes are too easy, man. She's a black hole. She's what? she's a dwarf planet.
She would call it. She wouldn't call it a black hole. She would call it something else. But yeah,
she will. First of all, she'd miss that, and she'd mispronounce it.
Yeah. Maybe she'll get another 1,000 subscribers. Who knows?
Do it, Shanny.
You know what's funny is like because I live here in Minnesota, in Minneapolis, and I talk to some people who are born and raised here, and I'm like, and I obviously because I love torturing people, so I just try to introduce people to Shanny.
Why would you do
I think she's because I don't like because I want to alienate people. Because actually, you know what it primarily is? I like making myself laugh by making people be disturbed. I think is mostly what it is.
I feel you there.
Isn't that why this show exists? Jesus Christ!
Exactly.
Freaking out the squares.
Brandon was telling me like he was around his town, and someone that we knew from high school was like, "Hey, you guys still doing that podcast and stuff?" And it's like, hey, yeah.
You just hold your breath and wait for him to go, yeah, you guys are totally wrong about flat Earth or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, I saw that video on Patriot Nurse. You're totally wrong, man. Petrolio can really do wonders.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, those people exist. Yeah, they're like all scattered throughout. It's bad.
And that's all of 96, by the way. That's really
place. There's a reason that what the zip code there is 29666 because it's hell.
You'll see too.
No, but like my friends from Minnesota.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, my friends were saying like people who know Minnesota accents. I'm like, is there any part of this state where people just drop G's? They're like, absolutely not. Like, no, that's not a fucking accent that human beings have. I'm like, oh, okay.
That's human being.
Sorry. Human beings. Human beings, you mean?
Fucking human being.
And it's about this man getting sick with coronavirus because they said Trump said the coronavirus was a hoax, right? Well,
you did the same thing.
Well, hasn't she also like all these like videos I watched this week? Isn't she kind of like contradicting? Yeah, like you said, she's just contradicting all the shit she said the week before.
Yeah, every video she's made for the last week or so has contradicted the ones from the last 2 weeks prior to that.
Well,
every single fucking one.
Like Wilson said, though, she has no linear memory, so we have to excuse that, gentlemen. I mean, are we being bigots now, or are we being? Oh my god!
We're all definitely fat shamers. I know that.
Well, there's the other.
Just for one specific person. Just for one person, though. You know what I mean?
Well, Grampy, there is the other option, and that's that Shanny's just a disingenuous piece of fuck. I mean, that could be it, but I don't know.
That too.
Touche.
Starting to get cool. What's the temp out there? Anyway, sorry guys, I'm turning into grandpa, freaking wanting to talk about the weather. As I shut all the windows in my freaking apartment.
Hey, out here today, had a little bit of rain, Supposed to get up to around 65. Only got down to about 53, though. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow's supposed to be a little bit better.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, that's the thing. It's still like we're in that freaking phase where it's warm during the day and like the temperature just plummets at night within like 30 minutes. So closing my windows.
Fucking cold hurts my joints.
Shannon ends up stumbling upon the wife of said man that apparently almost died with the coronavirus.
He almost died.
Those
Jesus,
glasses have got to be the shittiest prop she's come up with so far.
She thinks they're a fucking hit, though, dude. You see how she uses them? Like when she thinks she's making a really good point, she'll put them on or take them off.
She knows how to
man,
use the glass. Yep.
Well, she's so it's expert. That is really, I gotta commend her for that because she wears them so well. I assume they are actual prescription glasses and not just some shit she got at TJ Maxx.
Or a gas station, whatever.
Well, I think she's doing the world a favor just by every single part, no matter how small it may be, of her covering her own face.
Yeah. We appreciate
even if it's just like 1.3%. Yeah.
Yeah, every little bit helps.
Yeah.
Who's in
So
the
does
sack?
she think that makes her look sophisticated or like educated or
Of
is
course.
it like
No, because she's
the
already
chick-
sophisticated.
chicks
so-
with glasses type thing? You know?
Grampy, did you not see her the other day with a Dr. Pepper? I think the sophistication
Yes.
has been accounted for.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wait a minute,
That
I'm
has been
drinking
established.
Arizona tea. What does that make me?
Quite well taken.
Ooh, that it's kind of in the middle. You're more like a what do they would
You're
call
middle class, man. You know?
Yeah.
Fuck all you water breathers.
You're
Water
not-
drinkers. Fuck
Yeah. Oh, you
can't be-
proletariats.
You can't. You're not quite the queen of heaven,
Glasses type.
you know, but not a peasant either.
Sweet.
No.
Totally
Only
gross.
peasants drink tap water.
Peasants.
Swine, the lot of them.
Oh, can I just make a quick joke about something I did earlier this week?
Sure.
I got a couple bits. So I get these text messages from this group called Working America, which is like a left, like it's an affiliate of the AFL-CIO, so it's part of the labor movement. And so I get these text messages. Like the text message was, "Hi, it's Working America. We know the coronavirus pandemic has impacted us all. Are you or someone you know looking for health coverage at this difficult time?" And me being in a foul ass mood, I said, "Nope. I lucked out and happen to be an immortal living amongst you puny humans. Bow before me, swine." And then, like, almost immediately the text message back is, "I'm opting you out of text immediately. Have a great day."
If you want a really quick way of doing that, just send them the link to Shanny's porn. You'll never get bothered with them. They'll be like, you know what? We're just going to take you off every mailing list we have. You're good, sir.
Yeah. Like,
You watch this,
Bernie
you survive.
2020.
Dude, you send them that
Yeah,
video.
yep.
You send them that video, and then you dial the number back, and if they answer, you just go 7 days and hang up.
Yeah. It was like, "Hey, do you support X, Y, and Z?" I'm like, "Do you know how to spell squirt?"
Can you say it, folks?
PISS.
Can you say as yes, oil can, a turned over oil can.
Oh, God. By the way, we are going to be doing a reaction to Shanny's video, unfortunately.
Yeah, we made it thanks to everyone out there's contributions. So now I know Frank and I are going to watch it, but I know somebody who won't be there because he's a little bitch. Anyway, carry on.
Yeah, and we're also kind of giving Anna a mulligan on this one because we made it with every time we do something like 24-hour show, watching Shanny and Rev, we do it without her there, and she just gets kind of drafted into it. Unfortunately,
That is true.
so it's like
The Geek Room is a patriarchy. Let's just go ahead and put it out here right now. You know, we're awful.
yeah. So
Because of Trump saying it.
And
was
that's
a
why I
joke.
like you guys, because
So I said the president never called the coronavirus a hoax. In fact, he closed China down.
yeah.
Yes, he did, you fat cunt.
I think his
'Cause-
exact words was Democratic hoax.
Yeah, because Trump can shut down other countries.
Yeah, he shut China down. Why didn't he do that a long time ago? You know?
Yeah, right.
What
You
the
mean
fuck?
a long time ago?
But the thing is, he's still real confused if he could shut down Puerto Rico.
Yeah. Who's the president?
Still
I
doesn't
don't
know.
Gotta talk to that guy.
Fucker's not doing a good job. Oh shit.
Well, there's the president of land, and then there's the president of water around Puerto Rico.
In January and warned people in the State of the Union about the coronavirus.
Actually, I think he had some papers about it 6 days before and went golfing, I think. Maybe I'm not right. I don't know.
It sounds pretty accurate.
So she says, "You want your proof? Here's your proof right there." And she gives me this article. You can see it on my Twitter, right?
She almost said OnlyFans. Like you could
Old habits.
Roll
Like,
it
you could
back.
just-
Roll it back. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear that pregnant pause.
It on my Twitter, right?
Oh, jeez.
Oh man,
You know she ain't done with porn yet.
she hasn't come to terms with it.
Oh God, no. No, that's yeah. The thing I've learned in the last. Shanny's been like a 3-month voyage for me, or 3 or 4 months. But yeah, I've learned that much. There ain't nothing this bitch. Yeah. Anyway.
You know, not even saying much. You just said it all. So
pretty much. Hey,
You were about
shit.
to, you were about to say there's something this bitch won't eat, weren't you?
I wonder if that's actually true.
I can't hit the mute button fast enough, and I laugh really loud. Sorry, and I got a headset on, so it's like right.
no worries. Holy shit.
Damn.
Also accurate. I must.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
It's funny, like
Go ahead.
yeah. Sorry, no, I was just saying because I'm like still new to hanging out with you guys. It's funny how much I can't even tell if Bran and Wilson are the same dude or not, other than like maybe the relative value of their input.
we are.
You never hear him talk.
He may very well be. I don't fucking know. Everyone's got like 8 handles, 6 different freaking sock accounts. Freaking
I only have 5.
anyway.
I'm gonna create. I'm
I
sorry,
haven't made
Bran.
one yet. Well, I've come in too late because like now everyone's so freaking. You can't really freaking troll anybody anymore directly. Like
I beg to differ.
other than through comment sections, the live streams. Yeah,
Never tell Wilson you can't troll him.
Long in 2 seconds.
Wilson's one of my favorites. But like the freaking the rapid fire sarcasm are both very fucking on point. It's like that's why I think you guys are the same dude. I don't know. Maybe you are the same dude, and I'm completely miss it because I've had a few drinks.
I can be pretty witty when I'm sober. When I'm drunk, it's usually hit or miss.
This obviously.
You're not getting the toilet when you piss, huh?
And it says in parentheses, hoax. And then you scroll down, you read a little bit more, and then you go to the hoax part of what the president called the hoax. Well, what was stated by the president and in that article,
It's time to make a point.
and I quote, "The new thing for the Democrats is to politicize the coronavirus."
Sorry, dude, but I swear to God, I just heard a hint of a G at the end of the thing. I heard it. I think it may be the first time I caught a hint of a G. Can you indulge me and roll it back?
That may be why there was that weird pause after it too. Like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah. There's this one video I was watching, and she dragged out the fucking word so long. I'm like, Like it does not. But like she just dragged out the word, and I'm like, oh, she's gonna nail it. She's got her chance. And like, nope. Sometimes you could drag a word out for like 3 seconds. Like there's a G coming. No, she missed it. She's a retard.
Thanks
I'm
for
sorry.
playing.
She's a
Thanks for playing.
Crazy.
What'd you say, Grampy?
It was almost a G, but she didn't quite get it. Thanks for playing. Here's your
Oh, I was so hoping. I'm like, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Fingers crossed. She's dragging out every single syllable. Nope.
Is to politicize the coronavirus. So this husband and wife decided to take that statement of him saying the politicizing of the coronavirus is the new hoax as the president saying that the coronavirus is a hoax and it doesn't exist and they can go out and la-di-da and go and play.
Drink Lysol, Shanny. Drink Lysol.
Yeah, right. This is literally like word salad, man. Like this, like it's total word salad.
I would say
Right?
word
Or
stroganoff. I would say word stroganoff. 'cause
Yeah, right. It's
you don't use
it's word lard.
Yeah,
word
you don't use-
It's word lard straight up.
Yeah, you do not
It's
use the
word
word salad with the
bacon
Shanny.
Forget
It's
they're
word
in
bacon
Japan.
grease
So
scraped
it's,
with a spoon out of the bottom of the pan.
you forget
Word
There-
nutritional yeast.
word sushi. Remember, they're in Japan.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they eat salad in Japan. They just eat sushi and stuff,
They have no clue. They don't have any clue. They can't even count their votes.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can see it.
They have no clue. They don't have any clue. Now the Democrats are politicizing the coronavirus. You know that, right? Coronavirus. They're politicizing it. We did one of the great jobs.
Are they booing the Democrats or the coronavirus?
What's the difference?
No clue.
Right.
No clue. They don't have any clue. They can't even count their votes in Iowa. They can't even count. No, they can't. And this is their new hoax.
There it is.
Here's something I noticed today. Like, this is what these fucking conservatives do. Like, they make some fucking like random joke that they fucking can't let go of for like 30 fucking years. Like Al Gore invented the internet, right? And that's just fuck Al Gore. But our president of the United States literally said that we maybe should think about injecting disinfectant and sunlight directly into our systems. And nothing, fucking nothing, dude. And even worse, like the bigger observation I made is like, it's been going on for 4 years, 4 fucking years. And it's like nothing is shocking anymore. We all know nothing is going to come of injecting fucking disinfectant into your veins, dude.
No, but plenty will come from it.
But yeah, because his constituents, his base, and Fox News and him are all insulated from. They know that like they don't watch. His base doesn't watch any other media, so they can just fucking blow it off as fake news, and no one's like they literally don't give a fuck. Sorry, I'm gonna mute myself because I'm getting myself all fired up.
Well, you're hot and sexy when you're fired up, so you just keep going there.
Do you want me to put the chainmail on? It's a little early, but I will totally fucking put the cowl on.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen that, Grampy?
Yes, I have. You talking about the chainmail?
Yeah, my freaking hood I got off.
Yeah, big pop.
I got wasted and bought off the internet.
Big Papa Pump. Yeah, I've done a few of those.
Oh yeah. We talked about that. Fucking Scott Steiner and his disappearing fucking steroid chest. Right. I'm muting.
Hey, he manages a
Have you not
Shoney's
noticed
now,
that?
leave
Like
alone.
his.
So what?
Anyway,
He
sorry.
He manages a Shoney's now.
Yeah.
It's funny that you thought of Shoney's, man. Are there any Shoney's north? Are there any Shoney's anymore?
Hell, I
And if
remember
there are they
Sam.
north of the Mason-Dixon line.
I remember Sambo's.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, no shit. I guess, yeah. Yeah. I don't.
This
thankfully.
article said
I just remember. No, just ignore me. I'm going to mute.
The coronavirus was a hoax, but no, they're just stupid who can't read. It was the president's state and the politicizing of the coronavirus, you know, always saying it's a
They're
left
just stupid
Democratic
who can't
party.
read.
Shanny, they all do that. Both the left and the fucking right. Hey, they politicize everything, you dipshit.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's right. Isn't that why they call it politics, right?
Bingo.
Or a Democratic Republican problem. That's what he was calling a hoax. He wasn't calling the virus a hoax. And
Yes,
just
he was, you fat cow.
I like how your volume is just low enough. It sounded like it came from.
It was such a pure. It was such a pure response. You know, it was like it's almost like back in the early days when I first started watching her. You know?
Yeah.
you
Did you guys watch? You guys watch Majority Report with Sam Cedar?
From time to time.
Yeah, well, he had a clip. It's only like 3 minutes long, and the guy, he's a total Long Island frickin' Jersey frickin' dude. So it's even better. So it's like that Gary Snowflake guy, but he's bitching. It may very well be Gary fucking Snowflake for all I know. But this dude, and it went viral. It's this dude sitting in his car, like basically just like excoriating the fucking banks. Be like, look, you motherfucking pieces of shit, fucking red fucking bastard motherfucking, I'll fucking kill you, you fucking banker piece of shit. You need to have a moratorium on mortgages and rent. So that's more New England than freaking. I was trying to do Joe Pesci. That's what it's devolving into, is Joe Pesci. You fuck you prick cocksucker. And that's anyway.
I saw that rant.
That's how people communicate around here.
You did see that, where like the news just fuck It's funny though, like I've heard it so much now, like, and granted, I'm 45 now, so like, but if I had heard that 20 years ago, just some dude fucking screaming at me, like, because I'm from the Midwest where everyone says hello. Like, you know, like everything's nice, and like if some dude, like, how intimidating is it just have someone scream at me, I'll fucking kill you, you motherfucker, you fucking you took my freaking mail, you cocksucker, you, like. But now I'm just like, dude, tell me, you know, like, oh yeah. I don't know.
No, sorry, I was trying. Jello wants in.
or think properly. It doesn't make it the president's fault that you're stupid. And I'm just on how stupid people are. And
wait.
That's our show.
Wasn't she just blaming Donald Trump? Wasn't she just blaming Donald? Is this the same video? From like we've been watching the same video the whole time.
Yeah,
right?
but you know what? It's that burnt toast. She's trying to confuse us, man.
Yeah, wasn't she just blaming the president for?
It's burnt toast liberal plot to fuck with our brains.
I thought when I watched it the first time and watching it now that wasn't she just blaming the president for fucking with people a little bit ago?
Yep.
No.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
That was in another timeline.
Just slap the fucking. Just give it a slap and ride the wave in, I guess, man. You know, literally and figuratively.
Buck, you're too educated to be in this goddamn room, sir.
You know too much.
Well, I'm here. Let me see if I can dumb it down some for you.
That's
Hi
my
there.
job.
How you doing?
Hiya.
How you doing?
My name's Jason Egolf or whatever the fuck.
So, I'm trying real hard to understand Shanny because I like to consider
You should
myself.
stop.
I know. But also, I like to consider myself a charitable person, and I should probably stop that too. Not being one, just considering myself one, because generally I'm not. But I do like to consider myself a charitable person. So when she says something this, or when someone says something this stupid, I tend to try to pick apart the thing for anything that I can see. Maybe she's right on some level. And I'm like, okay, well, if Trump in that clip isn't saying, are we still on that? We're still on that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if Trump in that clip is saying that, if he's not saying that the coronavirus is a hoax, then he's saying that Democrats talking about it, politicizing it, right, as she said, is a hoax, right? So you can't really, like, there's no
exactly
right. So, right. But let's keep on going.
Jello, you're not high enough yet, man.
I'll be working on that in a minute, but I got a mute to do that, and I got so much to get off right now. This fucking. So, like, is she saying that the Democrats aren't really politicizing it? Like, is the hoax that the Democrats are politicizing it? Is she saying that the Trump is saying that it's a hoax that Democrats are politicizing the coronavirus? Because if that's not what he means, then he must means that the coronavirus is a hoax.
I think Jello's the right kind of high right now.
Yeah.
I think I understand. I think it might be just taking me a bit longer, and I'm trying to pick it apart because, again, I'm trying to be charitable. And, like, I wouldn't think about it this long if that wasn't the case. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I totally not even giving it that much thought. I was just like, oh, that's stupid. And then I moved on.
Jello, you're such a giver. You know
But
what I'm saying?
I appreciate that, honestly.
But understand, if y'all say something to me that sounds stupid or crazy, I'll probably give it, you mean, you got a chance with me. If this is
sure.
seeing your side of the point of it, I just may, yeah.
I super chatted $2 a couple weeks ago, making Billy say, "Hi, my name's Billy, and I eat farts." And then I think it was Wilson who just fucking laid into me for like 3 minutes. Like a fucking buck melanoma and a stupid fucking joke. I was distracted.
I've seen some of the weird shit that you super chat, man. It's like, God damn, send some of your disposable income my fucking way.
Yeah, I have disposable income and I enjoy it's my way of supporting the arts.
I know. I'm just
that's why I give the only person I subscribe to on Patreon are Creationist Cat and Missy Ann's boobs.
Oh,
well, good for you, Buck. I support folks that support the arts.
Folks,
you know what? Yeah. On this art, that's kind of.
It's like I've said it to Drag before. It's like, granted, it's the opposite of being a stand-up comedian in that I'm paying people money to say my jokes out loud.
You're a writer. You're putting you're a team player.
My three questions. My 3 questions and answers on Bumble are.
No.
My ideal dinner guest is Karen Carpenter. Okay,
that took a minute. That took a minute.
If you're under 35, it might take you a second.
Yeah,
maybe 40.
Yeah. My mother would describe me as fugly, and my 3rd grade teacher would describe me as totally fuckable. Because that's how dead I am inside about online dating, dude. I'm like, fucking like.
All right, well, that last one was just hot. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who you're trying to appeal to with that one, but
I think we all find Buck fuckable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
sure.
Dude. Sure. I'm like a human testosterone factory, and poop.
Actually, I can smell you from here.
I'm feeling it, man. I'm feeling it.
Don't even get me started telling the story about
Oh shit!
Crazy bitch I had to kick out of my house not last night, 2 nights ago.
Thought he just took you out right there. You just kind of stopped for a second.
Yeah, man, I thought it was a super secret story.
You kicked a crazy what out of your house?
Oh, crazy drunk woman out of my fucking house on Wednesday night.
Oh, do share.
Oh God, how do I start?
Hey, Danny, bring me a highlighting pen so I can connect this shit on Shanny.
Right? Yeah. I don't have a PowerPoint presentation to provide because it would make it a lot easier, or pictures.
What the fuck?
No, basically, I hooked up with some girl on Tinder about a month and a half ago. I went like directly to her house and boned her, whatever, because that's the way shit is. And then for like
that's what it's there
you
for.
know, like she wasn't
dinner first,
right?
No movie.
Well, I eat that pussy all night long. Anyway, so we hooked up, and then like I didn't talk to her for a couple weeks, and then like the last month we've been hanging out every weekend. But like, she's got to be the most annoying fucking person I've ever met in my life. She gets blackout drunk after like 4 drinks, doesn't goddamn remember anything. And we had the conversation.
Okay. Is that necessarily a bad thing?
Yeah, it is because like I'm looking, you know what I mean? I'm like I'm not a fucking player, so I'm like actually looking. I know. But no, so like we had it out, okay. And then Wednesday night we're outside. She comes over at like 5 p.m. just blind ass fucking drunk. And we went out and had some drinks with the neighbors, smoking cigarettes. And then I'm still hanging out outside. And she goes inside my apartment and starts playing banjo. And she doesn't know how to play fucking banjo. And so like, and I'm outside and the windows are open because it's gorgeous outside. So I'm talking shit because I know she can hear. And I come back up and she's like, "You're a bad man." "You're a bad man." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Oh, dude. Like, and I'd been partying with her for way too long and not getting enough sleep. So I just fucking went off on her. And she starts raising her voice at me. And so next thing you know, I'm yelling at this person with all my windows open at like 8 o'clock at night. So I'm like, feel like a fucking hillbilly. And then I look at my laptop and there's blood all over it. She's like bleeding on my shit. I'm like, what the fuck? No, like, so like I said, for the first time in my life.
Okay, wait. He's bleeding.
We're skipping.
Where's the blood coming from?
When did you stab her?
Yeah, I'm getting there. Thank you, Jello, for bringing that up. No, so like she was fucking around with my banjo, and like if you know how a banjo or like a violin or like a bass, any kind of music, like even like guitars, they have like a soundboard in between the instrument and the strings. And so she had some point not only just knocked the fucking string over, she tried to fix it.
Oh, she needs to bleed then.
Oh, dude, like, and I looked, I'm like, "You're bleeding on my shit. I'm yelling at you. I really don't even want you to be in my house right now." Guess what? Like, it took me 45 years, but it's time for Buck Lola to set some fucking boundaries, dude. Like, fucking threw her the fuck out of my house, man.
What the fuck just happened?
Also, being a nice guy, I did give her the option.
Did you just give us like a live action version of Self-Esteem by The Offspring?
Did you just
right? Yeah.
Are we?
Yeah. Well, then, like,
what the fuck is going on? There's some interesting stuff here. I got to. My glasses aren't so good here. Fotog doesn't like you talking about his sister like that.
Is he from Minneapolis?
Sure.
I thought that was my mom he was talking about.
My glasses aren't so good. God damn it.
You know, like guys like me, like I'm fucking nuts. I'm freaking, as I called myself, a guy who knows how to party, which also means a dude who's fat, but whatever. Yeah, and like all of my friends, and I talk about it, they're like, how do you attract crazy? And like one, because I'm attracted to crazy, first of all, and two, like I don't set boundaries, dude. Like what normal people do. We're like, okay, somebody comes over to your house and
Fuck boundaries.
Yeah. Well, fuck, man. It's like something I've been horrible at. But yeah, I threw out of the house, went out for a walk for like an hour, calling all my friends, like, you're not going to believe what just fucking happened. And everyone's like, one of my buddies is like, did you make sure you called you? He just like, you know, she might lie and say you beat on her, right? I'm like, oh God. Like, I could get the worst case scenario from everybody. I was like, no, I'm pretty sure she was done when she started bleeding on my shit. But yeah.
Well, it's a good thing that you put this video deposition in. You know, it can help you out in court.
Yeah, really.
Kind of
Well,
doing the Von Hilton thing there. You know what I mean? Telling your side of the story.
Right. Because we kind of settled on like a friends with benefits kind of thing, like, which it had been for a couple weeks. But I told her, like, there's this girl in my neighborhood I'm really attracted to because I trusted her. Like, I thought it was just a thing I could say. It was like, because I forget that women bring up old shit all the goddamn time. And so she was all wasted, screaming out my window at the girl in my neighborhood. Like, she's like, he just wants to fuck you.
She's really sound like that?
Yes, she has a very annoying grating voice. She's like, do you like Led Zeppelin?
Oh God.
Hey, yeah. She's like, you're a nice. Before she flipped the switch, she was always like, you're a nice.
Like, look, no judgment, but like, you're absolutely positive she was a she.
Oh, I yeah.
Again, no judgment. I mean, it's cool.
Oh, no, actually, what's funny is, like, to say I can tell, it kind of implies that I know what a non-male, you know what I mean? Like, I can tell in that she did not have a penis and testicles, but having never seen a post-op transgendered woman's genitalia, I don't know. It may look exactly like the real thing, but I know what the real thing looks like. So yeah, I'm getting a little philosophical on everybody.
I was really waiting for that story to like
fill us off, man.
Yeah, I was really waiting for that story to take like a momentum turn. Like, I was partying with my neighbors. I heard banjo from the house, so I went inside. There was blood everywhere. Then you realize that she never actually came over.
Right. I was at the Overlook Hotel all along. Actually, like, I wrote my very first actual stand-up joke the other day, and it was like, because, you know, it was just about being dead inside, but I was like, yeah, man, I gave my last fuck to this homeless guy in my neighborhood the other day. But then I realized he didn't even have a dog. His dog didn't have fucking sunglasses or a bandana on.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
explain exactly how did you give
writing,
a
it's
fuck
also
to a homeless guy?
That was not very well.
Buck?
Exactly. Well,
exactly how did
use a fucker?
Can you explain how exactly how to give a fuck to a homeless guy? I mean, I'm maybe I can give one.
I still don't understand what the fuck just happened.
Hey, I'm rambling and entertaining everybody, apparently, or annoying everybody.
This might be the only time you'll ever hear me say these words. But can we get back to Shanny?
Yeah, has anybody?
It's like, you guys are pretty ruthless. I mean, fucking.
Has anybody figured out which ones are moles and which ones are piercings? I mean, that's
and bits of food. Who knows? They're all over the place. Yeah, that was for Hog Tie. He was disappointed that I didn't go far enough with the joke last time, so he set me straight. So I had to fix it for him.
He has a pepperoni and there's a little bit of sausage there, and there's Rev's dignity.
There's some of that macaroni they made that one time.
The 5G is not going to penetrate those spots. Rest assured.
I never knew Rev had any dignity.
You're not wrong, baby. You're not wrong.
Have you noticed how both of their hair is like the same? It's like brooms.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
That tends to happen when you don't wash your hair for a month.
When you spend a half an hour in the bathroom making a fucking ranting, rambling, unintelligible video, but you can't spend 15 minutes to hop in the shower and wash the funk out.
Nah, her hair is a beautiful color of ghee.
Come on, Rev. It's time for my monthly bath.
Hey, Ralph, you want to go down to the library and rent us up some movies?
Oh, go ahead.
No, sorry, my bad. Go ahead. Let's get back to the shabby. Shamu for crust.
Look at the meaning of words, and just because you see coronavirus and hoax together in the same sentence doesn't necessarily mean that coronavirus is a hoax. Because in order for coronavirus to be a hoax, it would be coronavirus is a hoax. But that's not what said. It said the politicized.
Do you even know how to fucking talk?
Yeah. Use words, man. Like that. Ugh.
So this is exactly what I was saying, right? Like, so if she's saying that the politicizing of it is a hoax, then that would mean that no one's actually politicizing it. But I think her argument would be that the Democrats are definitely politicizing it. So that can't be what the fuck he's saying. Not in her mind,
She
right?
herself at one point in time agreed that it was a hoax.
Yeah.
And then she had the coronavirus.
Yeah, and then she had the coronavirus,
and then she said she didn't have it, and then she said she never said she had it. Yeah.
I'm actually trying to find his words. So,
whose words?
Trump's words.
The best words.
He has so many words, and yeah, indeed, they are the best words.
All right.
Hey,
So
breaking news. Apparently, Rick Zilla has found out that Rev has no penis. I just wanted to throw that out there. Thanks for the update, Rick Zilla.
Breaking news.
So his actual words was, "It's all turning. They lost. It's all turning. Think of it. Think of it." And this is their new hoax. But we did something that's been pretty amazing. We have 15 people in a massive country. I don't know. So that he said, and this is their new hoax.
He's basically, what I take from that, saying that they're blowing it out of proportion, because he immediately follows it with 15 people, which was like his go-to line there for a while. 15 people, soon it'll be 0. So yeah, I take away from that he's saying that they're really just blowing it out of proportion.
Are we like halfway through this video?
Yeah.
And
a little more than half. Yeah.
Have we heard yeah chime in from the background?
Yeah.
We heard one.
We're up to one.
All right. So if we hear any more yeahs in the background, can we please get some baby carrots in the chat? That would be great. Anyone paying attention, anyone listening, feel like putting some baby carrots in. When we hear yeah, that would be amazing. Please and thank you.
Exactly. Every time Rev says yeah, we get a baby carrot in side chat.
What about when you hear oh?
How about that thing? Like, let's take a moment to talk about that. That's Rev's going through an amazing transformation. Have we all noticed this? He's got this thing where his yeah-yeahs are just turning into like primal grunts. She'll say something, he'll be like,
Well, I'd made the joke last time where he's starting to sound like the professor from The Simpsons, like that Jerry Lewis, like spastic. Gaven.
Yeah, it's just these small exclamations, right? Like they're not. It's had their half laughs and half just shouts, non-verbal nonsense. It's wonderful. I'm enjoying it. I think he might be getting more retarded as we go.
It's his orgasm finally.
Season.
Those little yads and the and stuff like that, that's his orgasm finally catching up. So.
Yeah. Did he ever actually bust a nut in any of their videos?
Frank, are you implying that he has like delayed orgasm syndrome or some shit? Like,
I'm not yet willing to believe that he achieved penetration in any of those.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Yeah,
I think he's just kind of rubbing in some folds. And here's my like, it's not evidence, right? It's not, but the reason that I'm thinking is because, like, you know that thing you do, and like every guy's done it. That when you're starting to get a little bit of slack in it, right? Folks, it has floppage, but it's not supposed to right now. You know
he said that too.
Like, you kind of like back off and you do that thing. You lick your throat, and then you kind of, that thing you do. While he's doing that, she never stops moaning. So like he's fucking her, she's moaning. He starts to lose some, structural integrity, right? She goes on moaning. He slips out. She's still moaning. He's fucking sticking his thumb in her ass. She goes on moaning. He takes his thumb out of her ass. He puts his dick back in her. She's never stops. Like, it's all the same thing to her. She has no idea what's going on back there. And by the way, I don't think he's terribly sure of it either.
Oh, we got some premature baby carrots.
Already getting some baby carrot love in the chat. That's amazing. You people are beautiful.
Coronavirus, saying it's his fault, her fault, thinking of liberal issues or conservative issues in the middle of this. That's what he was talking about. He wasn't saying the coronavirus was a hoax.
Yes, he was, you fat cunt.
You can't just keep on repeating some bullshit and make it true, Shanny Von Helton. Like, it just doesn't work like that. You gotta, like, you lied or you were wrong, but it doesn't matter. Keep on repeating it. You're just as lying or wrong as you were in the first place.
Shanny lied to fucking Rev when he goes, "This is it," and she's like, "Yeah, okay, whatever."
She does that. Yeah.
Yeah, I totally squirted. Yeah, that's what that was.
You love me, right? Yeah, sure, whatever.
One of these days when they break up, because it will,
Yeah.
It's gonna be funny when Shanny tells the piss story. Yeah, Rev had his face down there, and I pissed on him. I told him I squirted. Show one of these days.
Sorry, man.
The story will change.
No,
I know exactly what you're talking about, Grampy.
That's the day that I look forward to, is when they get in a good fight. Like they're just gonna break up, or Rev just runs out of money. All the fucking stories that she's just gonna make. Yes, baby carrot dick.
She's gonna be sitting next to a fucking cheap Pringles can, making a video talking about the transition guy that she pissed on.
Making back and forth fight videos will be.
Yeah, I didn't feel like getting out of the bed because I was comfortable and everything, and it takes so much effort. So I just pissed on him. Told him I was squirting. He was happy. It's a win-win.
Can you say squirt?
Folks,
she'll post a video. You asshole! You drove high to go pick up my kid. He'll post the next video he posted. Response will be, "You lazy cunt, right. You wanted to play video games, so you made me drive high to go pick up your kids."
Yeah, exactly. But that's her, when she does turn on him. I was thinking the same thing, man. Like when she turns on him, she is gonna make so much hay out of that video.
Oh, yeah.
Man, she's not going to
she
turn
still
on
has it. Like,
no, she's not going to turn on.
No, but when it
money.
does, like, her response will be like, "I trusted that man with my children's life, and he drove to a grade school, drunkard in hell, puked out." And I'm doing Matt Foley for some reason. Like, puked outside the car and took my kids.
You're doing fine, Buck. You're doing fine.
Yeah.
Someone asked me why I kept playing this. I was like, it's because I want Rev to remember. Internet doesn't fucking forget. This is why I got this. Because someone actually Blue. She's like,
want Rev to remember how much money he wasted on those fucking glasses.
Well, good thing for Rev. After all the alcohol abuse he's suffered, he has a memory of a goldfish.
Guys, that was high on life.
Oh, I'm gonna start. I don't tweet in general, but like when I ever do, or if I see some like random celebrities YouTube freaking or not YouTube, some celebrities tweet, my first thing I'm gonna do is send them the Vagisil picture. I've already done it like 2 or 3 times, like Bert Kreischer's fucking responses.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I love that.
Because nothing on the internet goes away, you know.
Oh yeah.
Like what? As I say this now, when I'm regret like getting drunk and like I have to listen to 30 minutes of me telling the story, the boring story of some lady who got drunk.
You're up all. She was bleeding.
The story has legs. It's just like I kind of ran off the rails a little bit. I haven't even told you guys the story about the squirrel in my apartment. Really?
A squirrel or a squirter?
A squirrel? No.
Squirting
This one
squirrel.
wasn't.
Squirt.
No. Yeah. I'll save it. Carry on.
I never stated that in the papers, darling. You're just stupid. And your husband is
Why you so
stupid.
stupid?
And you got the coronavirus because you are stupid. And you can't practice proper hygiene.
Let me tell you something, Shanny.
Shanny's talking about proper hygiene. You can't wash your fucking hair.
If you are dirty and greasy, and when you talk about ain't nobody stupider than you and your retarded fucking husband. The fuck is wrong with this bitch?
If those are prerequisites for you to have coronavirus, you should have both had it and already had it again. For fuck's sake.
And the third time. And the fourth time. It just keeps going.
I won't get into that. But my thought is like, we're talking about their hygiene, but like, what are their kids? Her kids they're both teenagers, right? And they're dudes. So if your mom and dad, dudes are already less prone to shower and bathe anyway. But like, I wonder if their kids are as bad.
How can they shower? How can they shower when Shanny and Rev are in the fucking bathroom for 18 hours a day?
Recording in progress.
But I really
because they also probably. Half the reason why they probably also spend so much time in there is because they think that if they smoke in the bathroom, they won't be breaking their lease for smoking inside. Like they won't find out.
There's
a vent,
There's a vent.
Yeah.
Most their kids have piss bottles.
Hell yeah.
They get in them big plastic jugs, a fucking gallon jug. That's good for a few days.
Sure, it's good enough. I'm just wondering, you think they got them? Do you think they're like, I don't know, how you think their kids are going? You think they're maybe banging on the neighbor's door? I gotta pee again, Mrs. Johnson.
Yeah. Well, what happens when the kid's got to take a crap? Seriously.
Poop sock. Poop sock.
Yeah. Okay.
You got a Tim Baker bucket.
Poop sock.
Who just said poop sock? Because if you say poop sock, that means you've actually pooped in the sock.
I've never heard of
that. Was that's some lore from our 24-hour episode, actually.
I've heard of different parts of clothing you can wipe your ass with in a pinch, but never a poop sock.
I've heard of I remember the poop sock on the 24-hour show.
And
I was there.
If it's like you don't remember, I'll have to send it to you. We I think we were delirious by that point, and we just laughed for no reason.
Only thing I remember us laughing is that one person that was walking a weird way with the chair and going, and I know we both like.
It was around that time.
Okay, I have to go back then.
So did somebody actually poop in a sock? Seriously, because I'm having mental pictures right now.
Well, apparently, the story behind it was that there were some gamers that, in order to not have to get away from the game, would shit in a sock. I guess that's a thing.
How?
I was going to say, how do you poop in a sock?
You have to like have really good
Jesus,
aim.
how wide are your ankles, man?
I mean, are they just like kind of like doing like a crouch thing and then holding the sock as open as wide as they?
Yeah.
My socks are looking at me right now going, you better fucking not even try it.
That's like, how big are you guys' assholes where you don't think a sock can cover it?
I don't think I'd be willing to give it a shot. Like, I think I would. I think I might have a poop vase, right, or maybe a poop plate. But I don't think I would have a poop. Like, it would be easy to clean off a plate, right? And easy to hit. The sock thing. And what if it's watery? You know, what if
yeah.
I mean, sometimes diarrhea happens as a sneak attack. What happens if you happen to have a liquidy shit that day? Maybe this is different because I'm a fat man, but I'm just saying, it's you could wind up with some, shall we say, seepage. You could wind up with seepage.
As they say in hospitals.
Ready. You can always have a colander ready, Jello. That way you can.
Oh God.
Well, you know what they call it when you do it in the shower, right? Waffle stomping.
Oh, no.
Good.
Anybody paying attention to the draft at all?
Oh,
it's plenty warm in here.
Okay, so okay, now I remember because I'll download it and this is the one that James's brother sent us. Like I remember he was sending us like random shit, and then we all, both of us would just like die fucking laughing. But here it is.
So that's a thing that exists.
Yeah.
I don't.
Why? What is that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Exactly. I don't know. That's just. I think that's what something that he sent us, and we were all like, "What the fuck?"
Eat the poo-poo, Shanny.
And the thing is, like, if you're willing to poop in a sock, why would you be running that fast?
No, this is when Mom finds the poop socks. So
Mom found poop socks.
I see it now.
So, fucking trying to make that noise, I guess. I don't know. Oh, fuck. Now I gotta figure out where we were at. Oh, we were at halfway.
So you just throw the poop sock in the clothes hamper and like hope nobody says anything, or? I mean, I'm serious. I mean,
oh no.
Or do you like?
Is it like a cum sock and you just kind of throw it in the hamper and just hopefully Mama doesn't pick that one up? You know?
What the fuck is this?
Stick it in the crevice between the wall and bed.
It's just crusty, but why does it smell bad?
Just fuck the plumbing all up and flush it sock and all.
That's why there's so many fucking single socks. You know, it's not the sock
Exactly.
monster. People are pooping in socks and they're throwing them away and they're going, I don't know what happened to that other sock.
As long as Mom doesn't find poop sock, everything will be all right.
You know what's even worse? When wife find poop sock.
Yeah, then you get a divorce.
Because at least like if you're still living with granted you may be 30, but I assume you're in some sort of suspended arrested development. But if you're married and pooping in socks, well then yeah, something's more fucked up.
I don't know why. It just reminds me of Von Helton. The shit stains in his underwears.
God.
That's a precursor to killing.
I miss so much. I missed so much in the 5 years or 4 years I wasn't following these assholes.
I want Secular to find the video of Vaughn on Vlog TV fucking pissing into a Mountain Dew can.
Oh yeah, that would be.
He bit into it?
He pissed into it.
Pissed.
Oh,
hey guys, we have to be a little bit more careful right now because Tony Designs is eating, and pretty sure he'd like to enjoy his meal.
No, you shouldn't say that because.
So let me explain in depth and detail when Shanny quote unquote squirted for Rev.
Yes, please do.
Like yes, it was pee. I mean, it was definitely pee.
And some yeast infection stuff.
It was a little bit yeasty, but when he went and played in it, like that was really. How's your dinner going there, Tony? Is that
and you know it was like that really deep colored rancid Dr. Pepper piss too.
Yeah. Sort of like coffee with a little bit of water in it.
You know what's fucked up? What's fucked up is she's like betrayed Mountain Dew. She's gonna lose her sponsorship.
What the fuck, Shanny?
Yeah, you go from the Dew to the doctor. Come on, man. What happened?
All right.
Man, who wants like a code red or some shit? Sounds bomb, right?
I could go for one.
Fall, thinking of liberal issues or conservative issues in the middle of this. That's what he was talking about. He wasn't saying the coronavirus was a hoax. It never stated that in the papers, darling. You're just stupid. And your husband is stupid. And you got
No, you're stupid and your husband's retarded.
Practice proper hygiene. And I apologize that you.
Yeah, bitch, wash your hair. She looked like she put her drag her comb through lard before she drag it through her head.
Something tells me like she has to comb her hair with like one of those flea combs.
Like a knit comb, you mean?
Yeah.
She saved it from each one of them, so she doesn't have to buy anymore.
Problem solved.
I just got bad.
You know what? I'm actually thinking about it. Like Rev's beard would look better on her than it would on him.
Yeah,
good point.
Damn, Rev, you can't even wear a
it solved problems for probably both of them, really, if you think about it.
It doesn't do anything to make him look manly. I don't know that it would do anything for her either.
No, it looks like a freaking trans woman's beard.
Well, Rev kind of looks trans now anyway. Not that there's anything wrong with being trans, but Rev kind of looks trans.
It's probably full and effervescent as Chaz Bono's fucking beard.
Yeah. It kind of looks like he just gorilla glued some pubes to his face, right?
That's what I think every time I look at Von Helton's fucking shit pile.
Well, that's because he's Cherokee Indian,
He's 117% Cherokee.
Yeah.
Redmen
aren't known to be hairy guys, So yeah.
I will say, like, Von is the funniest of all these idiots. Like, listen to him talk for more than fun. The granny interviews aside, listen to him to like express his ideas are one of the funniest. Like, I wish I could do that. If I could do Von Helton's weird, stupid talk, I would be a successful comedian because that shit is fucking crazy. Oh, I'm stoned now, so I just rambled. Okay.
It's not the president's fault. That's the biggest issue. It's not the president's
Yes, it is,
fault.
you fat
You're
cunt.
just stupid.
Yeah,
and then
that's what the responsibility of government is. Like, of course it is. President's fault that the economy is good or bad. President's fucking praise that it's good.
Like, I am loving fucking Grampy Lobster's fucking anecdote. Like, he's just like, Shanny's saying either lying or saying something untrue, and Grampy Lobster just jumps in and corrects her. No, you're wrong. You're fat.
You're wrong, bitch.
I love it. I'm loving it.
Oh, don't forget, guys, I'm a bully now, so because I make fun of fucking idiots, so I'm a bully. So yeah.
You are. We're all making fun of her just fine. You're fixing what she's saying. Like you're doing it well. I appreciate that.
You're like the opposite Rev. Like your comments are very poignant, and well timed.
Folks.
You're wrong, bitch.
I did say the great flood may have violence in man's heart, but I think the fire of God and the apocalypse is going because of the stupidity of one's mind and the fact that they can't get their fucking ass out of their own head and actually read.
Her face melted and
look
scared
what
me even
words
more.
mean.
They can't get their ass out of their head. Is that something that?
Said that backwards. I think she meant get their head out their own ass. I think
I think maybe
Well,
her
she's
head
also
was too
talking
far up
about
her ass.
But she's also talking about words and how to use them too. At the same point, where she's fucking that shit up. You fat cow.
Yeah, this cunt is so fucking stupid. It hurts my head to try to wrap my head around what she's saying.
Yeah, it's.
Did she really just say that?
Yeah, you gotta stop that.
Not see that word is together with that word. That means automatically what it means.
What?
I didn't stick around for this part of the video when I watched it.
That's like 5th grade special ed talk bullshit. You know, it's like, there, you fucking pig.
Yeah, it wasn't all like mentally retarded. I'm sorry, people with Down syndrome.
Look at that look right there. It's that.
But no, that's the thing. It wasn't all mentally retarded. God damn, I did it again. It wasn't all people with Down syndrome who were in special ed. It was just genuinely stupid, loud, fucking people like this.
Yeah.
You know?
People who can't concentrate in class, people that are disruptive for others. There's room for people like Shanny all over the place, but they're always special places. Like usually, people don't get to see people like Shanny. Like if you're this dumb and mentally ill and what was she? She's an internet trifecta. She's crazy, stupid, and
spiteful.
Ugly.
She's all of that, yeah, and a bag of milk, bag of cookies.
That's milk.
Hey, come on! I like cookies, man.
I guarantee you, if she's all that, there ain't no bag of cookies because she ate them all.
Oh my god!
Bag of expired milk, chunky.
Yeah,
It's almost running away.
You know,
There's that little bit of just yellow shit at the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, she finally had an orgasm.
Oh,
zing! Put that one on the board.
Delayed orgasm syndrome. It's
You know
serious.
what? The thing I can't still understand. I get it. You know the whole thing. Oh, you can't if they smoke in their bathroom. You know the whole fan thing that they can get away with it. They're not smoking in their videos. I mean, she's not. So I mean, why is she sitting on the toilet? Yeah, I mean, the acoustics in there suck. Not that the acoustics in this room are. Well, I mean, it doesn't sound like I'm. Jeez.
She's like one of those people who think they're like hyper self-aware, but they're absolutely the exact opposite. Like, oh, I think if I tell a bunch of people that I'm in my I'm sitting on my shitter, people are gonna think that's cool.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. What a rebel.
On the shitter report.
The shitter report. Oh my god.
Yeah, right.
So I'm sitting on my toilet because, quite literally, it's the only thing I haven't broken so far in the house. And I just figured she's got this thing about sitting on toilets anyway. She's done it before. So, God, people on the internet that sit on toilets. Fuck.
It is kind of a. And granted, how long ago was the macaroni and cheese video?
Oh God, it's been a month.
Couple weeks.
Long enough for her to be able to sit on the toilet again. Let's say that, and actually be able to
Like-
move anything.
Someone's got because the kitchen looked pretty tidy. Like someone's got to be cleaning the house. You know, like
I don't think anybody really uses the kitchen much. You know.
Yeah,
That's kind of my theory on why they're in the bathroom. It's probably the cleanest room left. You know.
They had to clean that one.
that or the bed. Yeah.
No, that bed, no.
I'm pretty sure that bed is alive.
It's like
I remember watching the the video where Rev was sitting at his freaking station and the way his freaking camera was set up, you could see he had an entire like mason jar full of fucking cigarette butts, dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's like that's gotta smell great. I'm one of like the few people who smoke in their houses still, but I'm tidy about it at least, you know.
Yeah, you got an ashtray when it gets a little bit of cigarettes in it, you know, you fucking throw it away. You
Fling it on the floor. What?
No. Some of us still use ashtrays, Buck. Just because you had a crazy fucking Tinder date. Fucking...
She bled on my computer. But more, you know, being a musician, like I'm a serious musician, so like I see she fucked up my banjo. I'm like, and I look at him like, how the fuck did you do that?
Like, I hate when people pick up if I see an instrument like a guitar or something like that, I don't pick it up because I don't know how to play it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that's it's like when I was in high school, I was in the orchestra and we had a grand piano in the band room. And one of the biggest rules was if all you can play is chopsticks, don't fucking play the piano, right? And because you'd always get, and they actually had to put a fucking sign on the piano, right? Because every day some dickhead was going ding ding ding, you know. And I don't know, if you can't play the instrument, just leave it alone unless you want to learn how to play it. You know, I mean,
you know what you sound like right now?
What?
An elitist.
Yeah, I probably am.
You sound like an elitist, man. Like if I want to have some drunk bitch in my living room playing fucking banjo that she can't play, you know what? Good for her.
I mean, that attitude sounds like the last thing you should have in a place for music instruction.
Yeah, like, it is kind of
like that's what you do in that area, right? You said band. I'm assuming you meant at school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where novices are supposed to be. You know, people that don't know how to play anything other than fucking chopsticks. What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, Jesus. Never mind.
No joining my class unless you're an experienced professional.
If that's all you're going to play, then get the fuck away from it. Yeah.
The fuck?
No learning to play. You got to play until you know how to play.
Yeah.
I had this.
Okay, let's just move
mad
on.
The other day because they've been playing the ukulele for 15 years. And I'm like, all right, hey, what do you play? Like the ukulele. I'm like, no, what songs do you know? He's like, I don't know any songs. I'm like, I'm sorry, you're a slow fucking learner.
Back to the big bitch.
She was getting pretty annoying with yeah, that girl would grab those. Anyway, yeah, she'd grab all my guitars and play.
I'm going to try to calm down this highly overreaction, probably borderline reaction.
Oh no, not another borderline reaction. Fuck.
Hit the deck, Rev.
Ended up doing something incredibly stupid. And because they did something incredibly stupid and ended up getting sick, they're going to blame the president anyway. Because again, they're stupid.
Because he said it, you fat cow.
Stupid fuck. All right, let's see. Should we do another? It's one that's called More Liberal BS and one called Liberal Agenda found in Son's Homework. Ooh.
Do the homework.
I can never get enough of this.
Homework, totally, man. Yeah.
I'm basically doing this because, you know.
Wait.
They sent your kid home with sausages?
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out what the fuck that was.
One sausage plus one sausage.
Like how many calories do you have to consume to have like a pound of? That's probably to be more accurate. Be like 3 or 4.
Each one of those fingers weighs 18 pounds. People.
Yeah,
Shabby, your fingers, your phalanges are suffering from a condition we in the medical business call the old spare tire. Like, your fingers need Adkins.
Who snorted? Who snorted?
It's
Who's the snorter?
I did.
I swear it wasn't me. I am a pig, but this time the snort was not.
Oh, dude. Okay, first of all, yes, I snort, and you guys have to watch the Tom Segura human pig video, dude. That guy. Holy! I think I sent it to Frank. Oh, you did?
I love Your Mom's House. They fucking introduced me to so many interesting characters. That's where I met, that's where I heard about Crazy Lokes. Dude, if y'all don't know about Crazy Lokes, y'all better check that motherfucker out.
He's like the drugged out.
No, he's not. No,
he's a hey homie. He's like the dude in Walmart. They're like, what's up, homie?
He gives shout outs to his fans all the time. He's like an Asian dude who he's like the world's best boxer and the world's best rapper. And
Secular's been showing him a lot.
He's fucking amazing. I love Crazy Lokes.
That's who I was describing too. I just wasn't doing a very good job of it.
All right.
No, what's up, homie?
Have y'all watched this yet?
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
Is this what her kids sent her?
Like, Shanny wants to live in a place that's liberal enough to have weed legalized, but not so liberal that they're willing to discuss gender issues with kids in the public school. Like, bitch, you can't have it both ways. If you don't want notes like this coming to your house, go live in Texas or some fucking weird shit.
My thing is I got a couple questions. One, if this is her kid, why is her kid like the only way you can talk to her is send a request to her?
I didn't catch that part.
Yeah, it says send request, and this is supposed to go to her. No. Okay, I see it. This is her sending a request to somebody, to the teacher. Never mind. I got you. Okay. Okay. This is what she sent their teacher fussing about their homework. Gotcha. Okay.
I figured her son didn't want her to have all this information and just be attached. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe the smart move for that kid.
This question right here. Why do you think Deborah's hair and clothing look feminine, girly, but her face appears to have masculine, manly features?
That's
because that's what he fucking chose to wear to school, you pig.
That's not even... That's more of a fucking like biology question or something. Like,
don't tell your kids about the real world. Hide them from that shit.
It's okay.
I'm trying to figure out what the other part says.
This is one of the questions they're asking me, my child in school. Yeah. Just stupid fucking questions.
Yeah.
So this is what I gave.
Okay, hold on. Because
isn't she pro LGBT?
Supposed to be.
Q? Yeah. That's a good question. I'm so happy that Bunny was quick to throw that out there.
When it suits her purposes, she is, yeah.
Yeah, whenever she's trying to ride the coattails of a content creator with far more subscribers than herself, then she's pro LGBTQ.
Oh, Bran, you're just clout chasing. That's all you're doing.
Got me some clout.
Please don't tell me that's
the lovely Lusty.
Right beside it?
I don't know, but the lovely Lusty McButt is in the house. Holy shit.
Lusty.
No shit.
Be careful because you look like a fancy dress and his band of face looks like a man. I think this is what her kid said.
You know what I say? I say, who gives a fuck, Shanny?
What I'm getting from this is I'm willing to bet that their kid asked in school, why does stepdaddy look like a woman?
What's a cuck?
Actually,
Okay,
I take that back. They would have just called him Rev because they're not going to call him Dad.
Yeah.
You're not my real dad.
Not even if there's a fire.
Yeah,
They
they wouldn't call him.
Shouldn't we go in and save Rev? Ah, fuck it.
Yeah, if there was a fire, they wouldn't call him at all. Let Daddy sleep. You want to bet that when he falls asleep, they go into his room and roll him onto his back?
Maybe today.
I bet you the you know what those boys probably have a lot of fun with Rev.
No doubt.
I mean, and by fun I don't mean like playing Monopoly and playing catch, with Dad, and things. Can you imagine if one of those kids goes, "Hey Rev, let's go outside and have a catch," right?
No, you're embarrassing. This is why I don't go out in public with you. That's what he said to him at Dave & Buster's, right?
Yeah.
Piece of fucking shit. Hey, call him a piece of shit like you do.
Piece of shit.
There you go. Yeah, if you're listening, Shanny, that's what you and Rev both are.
Shanny, you're a piece of shit. I hope you fucking die, you whore.
To his teacher. Obviously, I'm taking things out for a reason. Hi, Mom here. Can you please tell me what is the point for all these weird gender questions?
Thank you, Remus, for $10. Here's some money. It's for Bran.
Thank you. I'm gonna specifically get that 10.
I'll see
I want that one.
Why do people always have to label things? Here's a question. Why is your questions full of liberal bullshit?
Hey, listen, when you listen to this, watch Jello's fucking gift. It's like it's synced automatically,
Oh, wait.
We're a placement test. How someone views gender. Maybe you could use your college education and look at sex chromosomes.
This is what we fucking do now. This is holy shit. Dude, no, actually the fucked up thing is that it looks like her twerk video more than anything.
I'm twerking, baby. I'm twerking.
God damn it.
We're not going to go into
somebody
details.
can Photoshop, that part right there on the mouth, right where she was twerking.
The gaping maw lines up,
Gendered lesson. So I'm going to send this to my kid's teacher because this is the bullshit that apparently schools are given to our children. Just wanted to go and give this to the parents of America. Have a nice day.
Says Miss Pro LGBTQ. We got to save the gays, save the homosexuals. Those damn homosexuals and the LGBTs, they weren't willing to go over to the Middle East and demand equal rights. You know what I mean? I mean, God, they love it in America so much, but they were afraid. They're living. They're hiding here. They don't want to fight for their rights. Go over to the Middle East and tell them to stop killing us, give us our rights and stuff. That's what Shanny said.
Stop that.
Yeah,
Oh, shit. Hold on.
If they just go over there and say, "Hey guys, stop," they're gonna go, "You know what? You're right."
Cut it out.
All right, so more liberal BS. Let's see what else.
Tell me, could our founding fathers support equal rights for all men in the
The G is right there, Shanny. Just say it. How do you not? You see it.
Oh, I gotta see her. I have to see her answer. I have to see her answer.
More. The title of this is more liberal BS. So apparently,
Jesus! So her kid is so dumb. That oh my god! I knew that's what her thumb was there for. Was she was covering up the question?
So, can you stop recording these videos and let your kid do his goddamn schoolwork? Can you do that?
Mom, I would just like to finish chapter 1, page 1. But damn it,
Look at this liberal bullshit.
we'll throw it out.
Well, what's more important is that child's answer, because it was like, because the man looked like a woman and we can't tell the difference between. Isn't that like the answer to this question?
Oh,
Not this
fuck.
question, it was the other question.
It's
Yeah,
because
that's
that's what this person looks like, and that's what they fucking chose to wear that goddamn day. Period.
yeah, no, that's what I was asking a while ago. Is that was the question that was like, be careful, you look like fancy dress. What else to say?
Yeah.
And something about man, I was like, what is that his kids or kid typing? Like
Like the only thing I could focus on besides the answer was those big, fat, sexy fingers, man. I'm not normally a fingers guy, but like those fucking fingers had me rock hard.
they can hit all my prostate.
Yeah.
Well, they have been up. Those fingers have been up Rev's ass a few times. So
No, they have not.
I ain't doing that pagan shit.
I believe every word he says.
okay.
My favorite thing about the porn, my favorite thing of the porn retirement video was Red's was like, well, I wouldn't go that far.
Not that.
You notice how they're not bragging about how rich they are anymore?
Exactly. Yeah, they're not doing well. I know they're not doing all those tour dolls and
Yeah,
shit.
man.
Oh, it'll come back. It'll make a comeback.
You think somebody?
Oh, why is burnt toast going ooh? I mean,
Is it my
especially this far into the video, and she's just now going ooh.
Should we go back to talking about Rev playing in Shanny's piddle? Like, I mean,
No, can we please? Can we please?
I'm thinking maybe I didn't get in depth enough because we're just now getting an ew out of burnt toast. I still feel like I'm slacking. Maybe like I'm not quite doing my part here. Do I need a growth? Let me find a better GIF. That's what it is. It's my GIF.
Oh no! Apparently, it's about the finger. About is it my prostate finger joke or is it
Yeah.
Buck saying they're sexy? Because both, yeah.
But
it's my oops. That's the finger that slipped.
Well, that, and she totally has a poo sock, so so that didn't gross her out.
Shanny is like a living embodiment of a poop sock. It's just worthless and full of shit.
Like just something some 13-year-old decided to do so he could play for 5 minutes longer before he had to go to bed.
Doesn't that sound like her logic? I mean, it just it matches up perfectly.
So the Bunny 2007 said the answer to this founding father's question is a common history question I got even as a kid. Her son has to look up George Washington's memoir to answer this. There, we gave you help, Shanny.
Is that like George Washington's prophecy?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't know the context of that? Okay.
It's liberal bullshit's what it is.
You know, it is funny now that you, it is kind of funny to read it in a different context. You know, that it is actually because I was just caught up in the whole like, ooh, this is some liberal propaganda, so that's how I read it. But reading it, it is a standard freaking question. I can confirm.
Yeah, weren't slaves like considered like only partially human or something?
No, not until they were allowed to vote. They weren't like they were 3/5. Slaves were considered were considered 3/5 of a vote.
Right.
They weren't considered any parts of a human being up until and including that time, I think.
A human what?
Oh, sorry, human being.
There you go.
Oh, a human. Oh, I thought you meant a human pig.
While personally owning slaves. First of all, not all our
Owning.
founding fathers owned slaves, and for the equal rights for all men, they meant the slaves too.
No,
What the fuck? Wait a minute. I haven't heard this one before. But that took a weird turn.
Oh my god.
How did she? So they don't have to be slaves anymore because of that? Is that what she thinks?
oh, they chose to be slaves.
Oh,
They were indentured servants.
Gotcha.
Just like
That's
the
where,
Bible
where do
stated.
you? Yeah, exactly. That's where Negro spiritual tunes came from. That's where you see all those pictures of them just sitting around, tap dancing and playing jazz music.
Jeez, are we watching fucking Song South? That old Disney.
A little soft shoe for everyone.
Yeah, like a little freaking step and fetch it. Some
Here comes Sammy Davis Jr.
yeah. Best left to let black people have this conversation.
Yeah.
So Tony wants to know she's
George
still
Washington.
in Japan, right? Yeah, she's got to learn her kids got to learn U.S. history in Japan. So was it?
Wow, that is a
Yeah.
progressive. Yeah, talk about a progressive liberal country teaching United States history and gender studies. In Japan. Wow, that's go Japan. Yeah, those Japan homeschools are really working out well.
God, are you just trying to break down the
Shout out to Tokyo CPS.
spirit in the school now? Is this what you're doing now?
Why are you promoting equal rights for all men in your liberal schools?
God, those kids are fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, teacher. My mom insisted on reading my fucking homework.
Damn it.
You guys seen the movie? You guys seen the movie Stevie? The movie Stevie. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, I've seen it.
I have.
Down there, and it's the great freaking movie. Like the guy who made his name, Steve James. He made the movie Hoop Dreams. It's about this story about this dirtbag from Southern Illinois, which is actually where I went to school. That's why I'm so into the movie. But that's what I imagine her and Shanny's kids turning out like, is like Stevie.
Flat out lie that they're teaching our children this liberal fucking propaganda. Are you happy this is what your children are learning in schools? And are you happy now, parents, that you're learning this is what they're teaching your children in schools? I am so fucking pissed.
Why does she?
This is.
I don't
know.
understand.
Red was pissed.
What does she have a problem with?
Thinking.
Like, does she think that the founding fathers of? And by the way, why does she assume they're talking about our founding fathers? Since clearly, they're what, Tokyo, and they're in Japan, so they should be doing Japanese history, right? So they're not talking about like George Washington and
That's true.
Samuel L. Jackson, right? They're talking about
somebody.
Well, what they talk about in Japan is mostly kung fu movies.
Yeah.
I love history
about their great industriousness.
Kung
To
Fu is
rebuild,
Chinese.
well, that in the rebuilding era after Godzilla destroyed Tokyo 50 times.
Gojira!
So unacceptable. This is what they're teaching our children in school. And it's not true.
Well, it's a question, but
It's not a true or false question, is it? She's like, and it's not true. Well, the question isn't a like either or statement. It's described as something.
I mean, she's acting like the question is like, which founding father was the most racist, and why was it George Washington? You know, like, Jesus Christ, relax.
The fuck are they doing these liberal nonsense?
Like, why are they asking that? That's my question. Why are they asking that?
Just because it went over your head, Rev, doesn't mean it's wrong, okay?
He's such an underused character in this freaking saga sometimes. Underutilized.
Fourth graders. The fourth graders. That's an issue that you would discuss on like Politically Incorrect with Bill Maher. Like, am I right?
Yeah.
That's
What the fuck?
like they shouldn't even be thinking like that. Yeah. There you go.
Yep, there you go. That's what I want out of a school system, to tell my kids what not to think.
Well,
Someone send this to Charlie Gold, please.
It's so easy to be this stupid, but when it takes so long and so much work to be the opposite, you know what I mean? To like know what the actual answer is. Like I had to go to college for like a couple years, do some freaking thoughts, but this bitch can say whatever the fuck she wants, and it's you know what I mean?
Oh, let's say
Yeah, she's a liar and a hypocrite.
Well, I think someone who couldn't finish high school should be the ultimate advocate for education.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
So I got one more. I don't know how long it is. Alex, this is Rev actually. Alex Jones and InfoWars are morons.
Oh my God! Is he turned on Alex? Does that mean he's going to return all those supplements that he bought?
I think someone's comment was because someone made Rev not like Alex Jones anymore.
Yeah.
I really hope that Alex Jones isn't a moron, because when he told me to invest in gold, that's what I did. I went down to the local indoor swap meet and I bought it by the rope. So like if our economy breaks down, I got like 7,000 foot of chain that I'm ready to trade. You know what I mean?
That's like,
so we're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
Fuck yeah.
There's a what's like the chemist guy on YouTube, his video where he boils down like a bunch of gold plated shit. It's pretty freaking amazing.
God.
Just take a fucking gander at this goddamn
Oh my God!
thing.
Somebody save that towel.
Okay, hold on.
That
Hold
towel
on a
needs.
second.
Somebody needs to save that towel, dude. I'm telling you, that towel is in distress. You can tell.
Burn that fucking towel.
Look, man, look at his lips. He's got a folks brewing. Check at those lips. Here it goes.
This is the
Look at my face real quick and tell me I'm not wearing the exact same frames as that motherfucker is right now.
Are you saying he's got a folks on deck?
A folks on deck. Look at it.
Folks.
Hi, folks.
There we go. Can we
There's
get
a variation
some
on it.
carrots in chat, please, for the folks?
Look,
It was
he's
a
wearing orange
variation.
for
It
you
wasn't a
all.
well, folks. It was a high, folks. So.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, his poor lips. Has this guy never heard of Carmex? Like, okay, it's been a while since it's Carmex, right? Is that still the shit that it was always the
Yeah,
shit, right?
yeah.
You could have
Burt's
chapstick.
Bees.
If your lips are in this bad a condition, you always wanted Carmex when I was a kid. I don't know what the fuck they use nowadays.
If you didn't know better, you'd think that somebody been smoking that glass dick.
Will somebody please
Like
think of
Chris
that
Rock in
towel?
New Jack City.
Please. Come on. Somebody think of that poor towel. I mean, fuck, something needs to be done.
That's
folks.
been the
I'm
same
telling you.
towel for quite a few episodes.
I know,
Yeah,
it's in distress. It
Yeah.
doesn't look like it has much longer to live. You know,
There's got
Well,
to be a way to
here's
keep
the
the pipe from burning my lips.
Here's the thing, Grampy. It's just sitting there, but they never use it. They just wipe their hands on their clothes, man. That's not like
It
something
looks
they use
to
to
me
dry
like
their hands.
sure, the towel has seen some things it should never have seen, right? But it's also been like used in ways that are just
Well, I mean, you
Is
know,
that the
that's
squirt
sitting on
towel?
toilet. Red sitting on
I'm
the
guessing
toilet.
that might be the squirt towel as well.
That towel is right behind the toilet. I'm assuming it's what they use when their fingers poke through the toilet paper.
So those
Oh,
aren't
and,
cigarette burns.
This is a little off topic, but I had this brilliant idea. With times being what they are and so many people being out of work right now, I know people gotta save where they can. I suggest that everybody just back down on their TP usage. I suggest 3-ply is plenty. 1 up, 1 down, and 1 to polish. That's really all.
Were you in the army there, Jello?
My dad was an army guy, so I get it. I understand the plight of the people,
Like it used to be like the thing was like you'd put 3-ply on your finger and then just use it to wipe it off.
Yeah. You dig the little hole out of the thing and you use the little hole to wipe out your fingernail. That's the shit right there.
WWE Revelation News. Once
he does not look happy about having to make this. I guarantee you this is like you either say that Alice Jones is a moron or you get the whip.
Hey, do you guys think the seat's still warm from Shanny?
It's probably never not warm, because one of those two are always on it.
I think the seat is still cracked, Shanny.
The kids have a poop sock and a piss jug. That's all they need.
It's probably both warm and moist.
It's like having another bathroom, a portable bathroom in your house. You can poop in a sock wherever you go.
I will say though, we gotta give him props. His hair is clean and blow dried. So
yeah.
Again, these videos I hate. I really hate them.
I hate all of them.
It seems like I'm just trying to
do what my wife says before I get
cover my ass for the actions of others. But when shit like this happens,
you can feel it, Rev.
You got to redo it, and they're not feeling it.
When shit like this happens, folks, my wife stands in the doorway and makes me say what I'm gonna have to say to you now. Folks.
Hey, look at the bottom. Look at the bottom part of the towel, right? where it's pointy. Okay, you can't see with my pointer. Doesn't it look like is that a shadow or is that right there? Yeah, is that a shadow or a stain? I'm just wondering.
Little column A.
Shanny standing just off camera with the fetish whip in hand.
Kool-Aid from the corner of her kid's lips. I don't fucking know.
Oh man, if that was the squirt towel.
yeah, we hadn't thought about that. They've got kids.
Bran, you guys ought to try to, when all this stuff blows up in their face, you guys ought to try to get an interview with the towel,
We might can make that happen.
How much do you think the towel would charge? Because they're going to.
$30. I hear that's the going rate. But at least you give the fucking towel a chance to negotiate, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, for sure. I mean, we could give them
Grampy Lobster.
We'll give them Billy's Patreon cut. I think that'll be sufficient.
Yeah.
How come Anna never joins in on these?
I don't know.
Probably, if I had to guess, just got off work.
I think it has to do with my restraining order.
Oh, that too.
Oh, okay. I forgot.
But we are not discussing it.
Okay. We'll just play the video.
Okay.
So, by the way, before I got to get this in real quick. Rev looks like one of the he looks like one of the Hanson brothers from freaking Slapshot.
Oh, I thought you could say he looked like one of the Hanson from Bop.
It's the one that did meth.
He's way better
looking with a more girly haircut.
The fourth brother that the parents knew was talentless.
He's the one who molested all the other Hanson brothers.
His hair looks like a mullet right now.
You think Shanny cut his hair? I don't think.
Oh man.
I don't think anybody in their fucking. It's like.
I mean, I don't think there's any barbers doing the job right now.
Dude,
like, I think
That's
if
worse
he's getting
than a
his haircut,
mama.
it's probably Shanny, you know?
Well, I mean, like, out of all the Walmart hauls they had, you think this motherfucker never picked up a Floby, you know? I think it happened.
I don't think they get anything, like, I don't know how practical that is, but I think they pretty much just get, like, you know, a ton of, like, paint for Shanny to throw on her face. They get lots of bags of Cheeto dust because she loves that shit around her eyes. And then all the gingerbread cookies, right? Like, just all the cookies that Walmart has.
What was the name of the woman who did the Shanny makeup video? Was that wasn't Burnt Toast, was it?
No, that's Brooke is shook.
Oh God, that
was so spot on.
I like
So
the one with
spot on,
Shanny's wig, Shanny's hair. That was.
I highly recommend Brooke is Shook's latest video. I'm a subscriber, big fan.
Yeah, I'm trying to get on the show.
I haven't seen it. Is it about Shanny and Rev?
No.
Oh, I subscribed. I don't get the notifications for that.
Well, you might just have to go to her channel, you lazy motherfucker.
God, I see it. To say something, it's like Trump. Some of you guys might remember that video where I literally took my Trump shirts and I cut them in half because they became idols, and they did. I was viewing Trump too. Cult of personality. I was starting to get pulled into the cult of personality, and I recognized
cult of personality.
I think he just found that song and he really wanted to just say cult.
Love living colors there.
They're like idols to
he's talking about idols, but I haven't seen him, but everyone knows Shanny Games. Isn't that like the ultimate freaking expression of idolatry right there, right? Yeah. Not wearing a Trump shirt.
Me, because I would wear my "Make America Great Again" shirt, you know, the red one.
He almost said makeup,
and I'd feel like power, and it was
a little bit of Revelina
weird to me, so I shredded them.
Well, we have a brave little toaster comment, so yippee.
He would wear his "Make America Great" shirt on the internets, and it would make him feel powerful. I mean, that kind of says it all right there, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'll bet you he puts on his Rev puts on his Superman underoos, you know, that makes him feel powerful too.
In his race car bed.
And you know, like everything in that house that's his, those boys can't fucking touch. You know that, right?
Oh, you know that.
Oh yeah.
Still support the president. I do. Because it looked like he might go to war with with Turkey, and that didn't happen.
Point Turkey on the map.
He's not a bad threat.
When was that? I don't have my finger on the pulse of national emergencies, but we were never on the verge of going to war with Turkey.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering where he was going with that. Wasn't Trump threatening to shoot down gunboats? So from Iran?
No, fuck no. Turkey's one of our most strategic allies.
I know. But what I'm saying is, the other day, Trump was threatening to shoot down gunboats. So
it was Iran, though. That's what he meant. I hopefully think he meant.
Right.
He actually thought we were going to go to war with Turkey.
Well, he does get the fucking news that other people don't get, so he might know. You know.
Yeah, right.
President. He's the best president I've ever seen and probably ever will see. But this is not about the president. This is about Alex Jones.
Why the fuck did you start it off with the president?
Am I crazy? Or
yes?
I think
those look really, really big for being in such a small, well-lit room.
Yeah.
I would say his duples look dilated. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, what the fuck is that shirt he's wearing? Is that a hockey jersey?
I'm
If he
fucked
had,
up,
like-
folks.
Does he have shoulder pads?
If he had a couple of
Yeah,
triangles
yeah.
on that thing, he'd look like the Great Pumpkin from Charlie Brown Christmas
Hey, he's
Right,
got,
yeah.
Halloween
Like,
special or whatever the fuck that
he
was.
has shoulder pads on.
Did you get a
'Cause
hold of
his-
Patsy Cline's Western suit from the Grand Ole Opry?
Yeah.
And now you're wearing it.
Yeah, look, his shoulders aren't that fucking wide, man. He's got,
That's a hockey jersey for sure.
yeah.
Is he wearing pads
that.
underneath it? Goddamn.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said he looked like one of the Hanson brothers, because it's like it wasn't just the look; it was like the fact that he looks like he's wearing hockey gear.
It's funny. It's almost like he has to dress up to feel like a man.
He's almost got hockey hair too.
What's
Check
that
it out.
liberal bullshit?
This is about Alex Jones and InfoWars. And this really sucks that I have to do this, but because
you sucked out his dick for so long. Now you're like, oh shit, he's actually is crazy. That makes me look crazy.
Their supplements are so nutritious.
Oh, it's a giant sweater that's just way too big for him.
Oh
Shanny
yeah,
sweater.
yeah. Like he borrowed it from G-Man or some shit.
I mean, it's not like he had a lot of credibility, but he lost what little bit of credibility he had when he made a video playing around in Shanny's pee.
Yeah,
Like, he
yeah,
wants to-
Jello, we know, man.
he wants to call himself Rev News, you know, and he wants to deliver the news that you haven't heard. But the fact is, you look at him and you go, "Aw, what a special kid."
Yeah, Shanny pissed in your face.
Can you say squirt?
Come on, folks, say it with me. 1, 2, 3.
attach my name so much to that
You've
brand.
been had.
I'm always like, oh my God, Alex, he's like the best thing ever. You don't only own the good stuff that they do, you own the bad. So now I see Alex Jones at the fucking Texas Capitol, shaking hands, signing autographs, shouting and hooting and hollering like he normally does, which is fine. But I wonder if Alex and Owen Schroyer and all of those guys realize that the president himself would call you idiots.
No, he wouldn't.
No.
He'd say you're a liberator.
I'm seeing a 180 here. I have a strange feeling they're going to start when they see shit going down. And it's just a theory, you know, that this is the beginning of their maybe change in attitude a little bit towards.
Oh yeah. They know that they're being watched, and everything. Like all the videos have come up already. So they're like, oh, we might need to like tone it down on what we really think. So let's just go ahead and just
that Alex Jones guy. He's a moron. Yeah.
You know?
No, that wasn't squirt. I meant piss.
That was in another timeline.
It's just a water bottle I was hiding. Oh no! But it made like Lobster was saying is like after that phone call, their views kind of switched up a bit. So,
Dude, look how thick his hair is, like on the sides, and how thin it is on top. It's happening.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna have a skullet.
He's
God, if
trying
I'm
to be nice because he knows that you're the base. So he hears about these. The reporters are doing their best from the MSM to make him say, I rebuke those people. They're his base. Okay? So every reporter is trying to get...
Party City wig.
It does.
Fuck it. Oh, yeah, it does.
He's going to end up looking like Larry Finkelstein from Dahmer and Greg pretty soon.
I'd like to make a prediction.
I don't know.
Within the next 3 years, every time we see him on camera, it's going to be with a stocking cap on. A beanie of some sort.
Yeah.
next 3 years, there's gonna be a switch.
Those mean old people.
That towel.
It'd be a lot funnier if he just wrapped a towel around his head.
Or at some point the towel becomes his head. It just like grows, gradually creeps across and becomes his hair.
It may dry up some of his brain. That'd be good. You know?
I don't think you guys are taking this seriously, man. That towel needs help, man. I'm telling you. Fuck, somebody do something.
So
You know?
I hate to be like a stickler for like terminology, but like as someone who has been through like freaking treatment a few times, woo! No, but
No way.
For what?
Yeah, shut up. I bear a little bit of my soul on the interwebs because I'm dead inside and it's funny. But like being like learning what wet brain really is that it's just weird that like everyone talks about a couple years ago when he was like out of his mind because he was so drunk versus what wet brain actually is, where you have a very defined cognitive dysfunction in the way you speak and talk. You know what I mean?
He doesn't.
His old lady made him quit drinking cold turkey.
Yeah. Which is, by the way, dangerous.
And it
absolutely,
it did this to him. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And that's how he got Revelina, because he was so fucking out of it that she convinced him to wear makeup and put a wig on.
God, that was fucking.
But that's
funny.
not wet. That's not like clinically what was known as wet.
That's
brain.
just being
like,
stupid.
That's just being so shit faced for so long. You've lost all freaking. You know what I mean? Wet brain is like actually it's similar to dementia in the fact that it is an actual measurable loss of cognitive function.
Yes,
but
that's what I like. I think he like also like was he out for a while too?
Yeah. I guess my point is like he sounds way too as shitty and off the wall and ignorant and stupid. What he says is they're not like the way he talks and his speech patterns don't indicate like any kind of actual loss of motor skills that. You know,
but
he's still a wet brain piece of shit, though.
Yeah, and
it's funny to call someone that, but like
pulls his pants down in a video just to
show.
prove people he doesn't have a fucking baby carrot.
Oh,
dick,
dude,
you know?
he freaking. But no, because like I've been to treatment and I've hung out with like a lot of like really fucked up fucking dudes. Yeah. So
I've known a couple of people that drank themselves stupid.
Yeah, so it's like this dude's just freaking.
Yeah, they stumble their words and
yeah. Anyway, this guy just looks like one of the Hanson brothers from a movie apparently none of you guys have seen.
I've seen it. You're giving the guy credit, man.
Yeah.
Say that these people are bad, but he's not going to say that. Number one, because he's smart politically and he knows that's his base. And if he fucks them over, he's done. His
eyes have actually gotten closer together over the years. He actually looks more retarded than he used to.
But
I would tend to agree with that.
Politician, he says, I'm with them.
So you're saying his fan base is pretty much just crazy Alex Jones and
right.
Thank you. This is the reason why we need Trump out of the office.
Or he's like, they're guys who used to work at conservative radio stations, just like he used to do, apparently. Yeah.
Who, Rev?
Well, he's claimed to. I don't know if it was.
He had a whole bunch of subscribers, but it was just a fucking like.
There's a video of him talking about how he used to work at. It was either online or at a studio. A studio like where they would interview a bunch of right wingers and all this shit.
No, it was
because he talked about because he was bragging about having had a job at some point.
And he talked to some guy from Israel and all this shit. And it was online. It wasn't a radio show.
Have you interviewed Jack Van Impe? Like, oh, you're that level of freaking.
Yeah, it's like Brett Keane having God TV radio. What channel are you and what radio station?
Right,
is it,
exactly. So I'm just wondering, like, yeah, that's
God's radio.
God, I
And the
was just
funny
wondering,
thing is, it's on neither.
It's funny that it's funny that now I think about it. What the fuck are Jack and Rexella up to these days? They used to be like on point. They were like legit the straight up freaking people right in your faces learning about freaking getting robbed by preachers, you know? Jack Van Impe.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably 96 years old. That's probably why.
Okay? I just want it to be safe. That's it. So when shit like this happens, unfortunately, I have to respond because there are people that
No,
still
you don't.
take
not
this
really.
seriously.
No, he's a mandated. He's a mandated reporter, dude. He has to speak the truth when he hears it, man. Just like when kids at schools talk about getting beat up by daddy, they gotta tell. They gotta tell, man. Rev's gotta let it. He's gotta let us know how it is, you know.
All right, who looks at you like respectfully? That's what he said, right?
Take me seriously.
Who the fuck takes you seriously?
Wait. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna blow the ending. I think I've seen this one before. It gets really good at the end.
Your significant other doesn't even take you seriously. You think we are?
I have no. That was the theme of the beginning of that horrible story. Was because I kicked her the fuck out of my house and told her to never come back. No, the good one though. I appreciate it. Put me in my place for all of like
And
3.
they're not on my channel anymore, but I hear from them all the time on Twitter. They DM me and they're like, your content changed so much. I'm just worried about you. So
they probably saw your TI video and wonder what the fuck you're on.
Yeah, I mean, your content at one point in time was just, "Hey, folks, we're over at OnlyFans." So I imagine, yeah, that was quite jarring for anyone who followed the link.
Remember, he never supported her porn career in any way.
Oh yeah, totally not.
Yeah.
But he also said, "I wouldn't go that far." And he described how awkward.
Yeah, he physically just couldn't go that far.
Who could, man?
Yeah, no shit. Who could?
Couldn't get past the folds.
Hey, Frank and Bran, I just sent you something on Facebook, both of you. If you could, I don't know if you can upload that, but if you could play the audio, it's pretty fucking funny. And it has to do with this whole lockdown shit.
All right, I'll play a little bit of this and I'll see if I can get it.
they're out there. And I'm the same person, and I feel the same way about stuff. And the New World Order is disgusting, just as it has always been disgusting.
Okay,
hey, you watch your mouth about Scott Hall, god damn it.
Right. Hulk Hogan was vindicated by the fucking lawsuit, man.
Yeah.
The
Don't make big sexy terrorist quad beating your ass.
All right, let me
You
know.
might be right about the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
Let me know if y'all can hear this.
Jacksonville and the beaches being open, because I think there are some things that y'all just do not understand. First of all, we are not talking about Miami.
Can y'all hear this?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Miami is where y'all got the virus, because down there in Miami, you got all them Mexicans and they're drinking all that Corona beer.
The Mexicans.
That's it.
It's like
Nailed it.
Cubans and it's Cubans and fucking rum, you stupid bitch.
Oh my god.
She's got it figured out, you guys.
Drink Corona beer here in the city of Jacksonville. We drink Natural Light. Why do we drink Natural Light?
Come on.
Natural.
If you want to live here, you got to drink natties.
Drink it in them fancy bottles. We drink it in aluminum cans. And aluminum
And it
cans
says natural.
not
Go, it's
have
natural.
coronavirus because they are not glass. They are aluminum. So that's number one. And number two,
That's number one.
realize
That shit crazy, right?
That whole jumbled up hodgepodge of words was number one.
That can't be just stupid, right? Like she's got to be actually mentally ill.
No, it's legit.
Yeah, no, it's not
Legit mental illness. Yeah.
No, it's cool. She has a job. We confirmed it. She's not on SSD. She's not on SSD. Yeah.
No
she's-
toast. It's not a joke.
Maybe it's just gone unnoticed.
She was an orderly for 14 years.
How much you want to bet she drinks natty ice?
That there aluminum.
Because it has the word natural in it.
I love that there's people
So it's
trashy enough in this very
Funny.
call to fucking be able to get what the joke I just made.
Bunny, this woman is not a troll, Bunny. Trust me.
This is why we need to build the border
a
around.
person being sincere, whatever it is else she is, she's sincere, right? That's your claim.
Affirmative.
Fuck that.
Does Jacksonville count as a panhandle of Florida, or is it just like a part of
the tank?
Like the
I think it's the asshole.
Oh, let her.
Yeah, no shit. Oh, it most definitely is.
Let her finish, man. It gets better.
Oh God.
here in Jacksonville, it is hot. I don't mean hot like they're in Minnesota or wherever where y'all think 70 degrees. It's hot like 95.
This is like Saturday Night Live,
all
fucking
the time.
Carrie Ann.
The virus cannot live when it is that hot.
It's weird watching Rev while she talks.
We knew that we were going to have to
Is
be
there a
out in the
difference?
hot. That's why we
Well,
bought.
because whoever's in the
Our-
very, very top, it looks like he's looking at it, and there's some motion going on for me anyway.
Well, there's always some motion going on.
Oh, dude, I'm not a small dude either. Can I get a what there, Jello?
What?
I'm 6'1", 270, and I'm obese, and I still am skinnier than fucking Shanny is.
Represent for the big dudes. I'm about 6 foot and about 250. So
Oh man,
yeah.
Call yourself that,
I'm not. Well, you know, I'm no little guy, right? But
Yeah.
but
Unless you got
yeah,
them
I'm like,
shoulder, right? What?
my arm my I guess I'm trying to compare me to her, and I'm like maybe my hips to her bicep, like somewhere around there. Like I think her probably, or maybe my thigh. I think her arms are actually thicker than my thighs. And again, you know, 6 foot tall, 250. I'm not a little man by any standards.
Shanny's got those like she's got those fat kid fingers, man. Like the friend, like when you were like in 6th grade, you realized you didn't have knuckles, but you had dimples. But you didn't really.
Can she even text on her phone without hitting all the letters?
Nope.
Just every time
Oh,
she puts it down and hits all the letters.
That's my favorite thing. One of my favorite Simpsons episodes is your fingers are too fat to push these numbers. If you'd like customer service, please smash your hand on all the buttons right now.
Big people here in Jacksonville because we know how to eat right. So you gotta put it down in them places where you
The
get
official
off
footage.
just to kind of keep everything tight. You know what I mean? So that's jokes on
Oh
you.
shit! I gotta know what this chick looks
And
like.
most importantly, what we got here
hold
in them
on.
beaches is we got salt.
Keeping it
And
tight.
if you know anything, you know that salt makes everything better. Think about it. Bacon, grits, black-eyed peas, boiled peanuts. What else?
This has to be a freaking someone's
So-
Saturday
Wait
Night
a
Live
minute.
audition.
Can we go back to the boiled peanuts? Do people actually do this?
Yeah, it's just
South, yeah.
It's a southern thing, man. Yeah,
Why
they
would you
fry
do
steak
that?
bars down
Oh,
that
it
way.
Okay.
happens.
Yeah. I'm gonna send you some boiled peanuts.
No, don't do that. No.
You want boiled peanuts, Or I can hold a peanut in your mouth for fucking 30 minutes and then chew on it.
Yeah, no. Look, be a nice guy. Send me like a PB&J sandwich. You know? Even eat that shit. You know, like not now. Like I don't want you to touch nothing and mail it to me. Like I don't. But like next year or something, I fucking we're cool like that. I'd try, but no, I don't want no boiled peanuts. It's all right. No.
Where do you live, freaking Jello?
I'm in Washington State.
Okay.
On the West Coast.
What's the national besides coffee? What do you have? What's your guys' national food?
Food? I don't know. I mean,
weed.
A lot of weed. We do a lot of fish.
Weed. Like I know down south, it's like you gotta fry everything or boil everything. In the Midwest, we're just polite to everything. But really,
in the Midwest, they put everything and call it a casserole.
Yeah. Or you move to Minnesota and it's called a hot dish.
Yeah, hot dish. All my relatives are from Minnesota, and no one ever heard of the word casserole. Oh, casserole. Yeah, that's the thing we make our hot dish in. Like the casserole is the name. The casserole is the name of the thing that you actually make the hot dish in. It's a hot dish, but it's in a casserole.
Yeah, so they hadn't over 100 years thought it all the way through. Like, let's just call it, besides hot dish, let's call it dish.
Like those is my peeps, right? Like I've been there. They've come here. I know all about that culture, man. Let's talk Minnesota. No, this is let's hear this coronavirus video. I'm enthralled. I'm learning. Let me see. What have we learned? Let's play. What have we learned? We've learned that
Shanny had sausage fingers.
No, I just mean from this one Facebook thing. She's got the Corona comes from
the Corona beer
cans, but Corona specifically in the bottle because it can't get through. Like, what is it? The opacity of the aluminum or what? I mean,
the aluminum, yeah.
So
then she drinks natural light because it's natural.
It's natural. Natty is natural. Fuck, this chick's educational. I mean, this is brilliant shit.
Fuck you for saying the word educational.
Oh, sorry. This chick's smart as fuck, and she teaching us good shit.
I would be willing to bet.
Words, man.
I'd be willing to bet good money that she doesn't actually drink natural light because she's not allowed in the liquor store, so she has to drink Listerine.
I'm telling you, she drinks Natty's Ice. She definitely drinks Natty's Ice.
She has to blow just to get her car to start.
Yeah,
but she usually does have to blow to get anything done.
Sure.
I actually saw a car. I actually saw a car the other not too long ago that was equipped with one of those. I was like,
the drinker.
But even if the car starts, you can't go anywhere because it's got a boot on it.
I really think that's fair. I mean, I assume she has to blow to pay rent.
Probably.
By the way, Frank, our state snack food is indeed boiled peanuts.
Oh wow!
Ours is calamari.
Pass that on.
Hey, could you tell me what state I want to stay away from there?
Nope, roulette.
I'd love to meet up with you sometime. So if you're ever on the West Coast,
you're gonna have to take a bit. All right, like we got 28 seconds of this crazy shit.
That hot, and you drinking your natural light, and you in that salt water, you can't get the virus. So we shouldn't have never had our beaches closed in the first place. So y'all can say everything you want about Florida, but just keep in mind when you say those things, you are not talking about Jacksonville.
She is the living embodiment of Florida.
Drinking that glass imported Corona beer. Here in Jacksonville, we know what we're doing. We're
a Florida woman. It's her.
So this lady has to be either a regular idiot or a very talented actress to pull this level of stupidity off.
She's an idiot.
Yep.
Yeah, this sounds exactly like some, not really amazing, but definitely like middle of the road Poe shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's not phenomenal work, but it's definitely passable. Like you know, if
You can fool somebody.
you this person, and she's like, "Oh, and you got to check out this hilarious shit I do on Facebook," right? Then
Yeah, those are,
okay, that's pretty viable. I could see how some people would really get their feathers ruffled by this shit, but fucking A, if this bitch is for real.
Hey, you can see all sorts of people like that on the fucking news every day, you know, and all through internet feeds, you know.
This
So
is the reason I have to watch. Does anybody here ever watch People Are Awesome videos?
No.
Okay, well,
rings a bell, but I haven't.
it's just like it's those like montage or whatever, the cut up clip videos, and it's just people like doing 3 backflips on skis, and then someone and landing it perfectly, and then someone, a ballerina, doing some awesome move, and it's just all kinds of people just doing really cool shit. See, basically what I do is I watch people like Rev and Shanny and this retard on Facebook, and it makes me hate even myself. Like, just hate people in general. And like I don't want to feel that way. And like I do that for entertainment for some reason. I think it's funny.
Yeah.
But it builds on you, it wears on you, and your shoulders start to slump and it weighs you down. So I have to type in "People Are Awesome" every now and then, and I'll spend 2 hours watching those videos, and then I feel better. I'm like, okay, there are people out there doing stupid things, but there's also out there there's also people out there doing really awesome stuff, and it shows there is balance in the world. And I don't have to want all of us dead anymore. You know what I mean?
I've found myself watching some of those more inspirational type videos sometimes.
I want to feel good inside again.
Yeah, exactly. I can fuck emotions and shit like that, but goddamn, sometimes you just have to watch something good, because like every day our local police department does a tribute to the hospital right down the street. Like last night, they had the lights going and they shaped the cars in the form of a heart and had a big thing over. There's a lot of good feel good moments going on right now. It's not all these shitbags. Yeah.
Everyone tells me.
Let me talk at you.
I love the police for sure. Yeah, you totally. Grampy loves the police. And we have these talks all the time about how much we love the police and the hospitals. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're supposed to keep talking while I do it.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Rev.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Probably came.
Anyway.
Forks.
But when you have the leader of the truth movement, which Alex Jones is, and he has made a huge the level of stupidity is like
I picked his nose.
It's in the strategy. All these other people too that are in Colorado doing it. The people that are in Michigan.
You wouldn't know anything about that.
Yeah.
You're nowhere near Colorado.
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
Grampy, please cover your ears for me. I want you to hear this. I wish you wiped that boogie on that towel. I really hope Grampy didn't hear that, because he has too much heart. Like his heart's bleeding for that poor towel, and I kind of want to see it suffer, and I don't think he needs to hear that.
That and like he doesn't need to hear it so he can find it like in another month when he looks. He's like, I didn't see it the last time, but I'm pretty sure there's a booger stuck on that towel.
Ooh, look, lunch, finally.
Snack time.
There's
Grampy's like, I've had so much. I've loved that towel so hard, and now I see apparently there's a booger in it, and so
there's no way there is just one booger stuck to that towel, my guy.
And now you guys are booger shaming the towel. Oh my god, this is fucking horrible.
Well, no,
it's not the towel's fault, man.
Jello and Grampy and everyone, my position has always been is like that towel is perfectly fine because they don't wipe, let alone wash their hands, let alone like dry them in an appropriate way. So that towel is just a towel. and all their germs are on other parts.
Take that back. Take
That-
that back. It's not just a
That's the towel
towel.
they use when their fingers poke through the toilet paper. And
It's a towel with feelings. Oh my
it's a
God.
towel with a lot of feces on it and boogers now.
You know, when that towel was at the store, right? You know, it was all happy and everything. He goes, oh, I'm going to go home with some people and everything, you know. And then the towel saw Shanny and Rev coming out. Oh, I'm going to a new home, right? And it was in the shopping cart. And he got home and oh my God, it was fine the first few days because it hadn't been touched, right?
Wait a minute, you got to back your story up just a little bit, Grampy.
What's that?
Tell me that that towel. Tell me that towel didn't get a little bit nervous when it saw Shanny reaching for it.
Well, yeah, it was, but like all towels, you know, need a home, and they thought, well, you know,
What are you gonna do with me?
yeah,
Okay. All right. So
stop shaming the towel, man. It's not the towel's
I've
fault.
just like, I wish I could control this picture that I'm seeing of this towel, but that towel totally looks like a Muppet pig face, dude.
I don't want to go on that way.
If you look at it, like the bottom part where it's by his
bald
shoulder looks like a snout, and like it's got the wrinkly nose, and it looks like a Jim Henson Muppet.
I'm seeing it.
Pig.
I'm seeing it.
Are you
Holy
seeing it
shit.
too?
Yep, I'm
Are
seeing
you seeing it too?
I'm seeing it. Holy shit.
It totally looks like a fucking
The
like
towel
Muppet
has a
pig.
pig. Yeah, no shit. Yeah. I'm having a left angle. Yeah, sure.
Hey,
I
Grampy,
can't
do
unsee
you-
that.
fuck,
I
now
can't
I
unsee
see
that
it.
now.
I know.
I gotta do another couple of dabs here. I'm gonna mute for my torch. Like I need to see that. I'm just not there yet.
All right, let's see if we can
Do another dab, and you'll be there in a few minutes. Don't worry.
You should have all.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
won't
hey,
even say what
hey,
I have said.
start at the bottom of his shoulder. Sorry, I'm trying to describe the pig again. Keep going.
I'm not going to say it because I probably get my channel yanked. But you people are
Don't
causing.
When was the last
Stevie.
time he really had his channel?
and making
When was the
last-
last time he really had his
The
channel
word-
yanked? Come on.
When's the last time he actually yanked?
That's the
Probably.
noises
He
we hear in
doesn't
the
even
back.
have a channel.
I mean, he's on the toilet, you
Ow!
know, right before you hit press record.
He's
Well,
like,
fellas,
finally looked
unfortunately,
at
I
you.
gotta jump off here.
It looks like Rev's got a. It looks like he's fixing to drop. It's like, I really.
Oh,
got
yeah.
Shit.
Like
No.
he finally shit, and he knows that there's gonna be blood when he wipes.
Here comes, here comes the macaroni and cheese.
This is the face that he gives when Shanny gets a little slappy.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the macaroni and cheese.
The only time he says no.
When I get my bank bill back up, I think I'm gonna do my first actual like content video recreating the fucking macaroni and cheese, because someone's got to do it, dude.
No,
Oh, by the way,
Somebody.
no, don't
So-
do that.
somebody's-
No.
Somebody's got to do it, and they got to give the food review. Like, did it actually congeal into like fucking rock, fucking hard, freaking garbage?
Are you gonna fuck it up real good, or are you gonna actually be?
No, I'm gonna put the effort in. I'm gonna watch the freaking video. I'm gonna write down the ingredients.
That's what we were going to do too. If like for like $100 for the next Streamlab goal.
Cheese
Yeah.
on noodles. There's no way it's gonna when it cools.
One stick
It's
of
gonna have
butter.
3 layers. It's gonna have cheese curd
Yep.
noodles and oil. Like that's not
Yep.
food. Don't do that, please.
Exactly.
Make real macaroni and cheese. You know,
No,
start with a roux and then get some milk going in there, and then throw some cheese in.
Nah,
then-
bro, you just need a stick of butter. A whole
That's a
fucking
real
stick.
2 sticks is better.
I-
You use 2 sticks.
I think the underappreciated fact is that bowl of whatever the fuck it was literally probably cost them $40 to make. All those bags of cheese, maybe 40's high end, but like at least $20
Yeah.
for all those fucking ingredients they just threw in that pot. That was
for some
Someone's food budget.
fucking boxed mac and cheese.
How much money do you think they throw at Shanny's trough every month?
The trough fund.
I'll bet you at least $2K.
I'd like to see a feedback on Shanny. You know,
Bet she's got one hell of a slush fund.
Jesus, what was it? Like it was your guys' freaking Saturday show. We're talking about Shanny when she looked 100 pounds lighter at that Trish Paytas fucking thing.
Oh yeah.
So fucking crazy.
I kind of like
And
the
Brett.
head wound on Shanny. Wait,
You like the what?
was my mic open for that? Shit.
No.
Though, unfortunately, I am going to go ahead and end it here. I didn't realize what time it was until I looked over. But
You're welcome.
no.
Buck Melanoma keeping it alive.
we've had fun.
I feel like it might have been my doing. Was I get a little too shouty there at the end?
No, legit. I didn't realize what time it was. So,
Oh,
I'm sorry. All right. Anybody's got anything they want to
It's
shut
funny,
out?
like you're.
Oh, go ahead.
It's funny. Oh, I got to shout out the Haws, baby. The HAWS on the FACEBOOK.CO to the AM. Check out my freaking Billy band.
Right on. Will do. I don't know about rockabilly, but
That sounded a bit dismissive, to be honest.
No.
with you, man.
I like rockabilly. I like hellbilly very much. I will definitely check out your band.
Yeah, we do a blend, if you will. So, but yeah, like we're on Facebook, and then it's links to all our YouTube shit. We got the Haws page. We got a couple good videos on there. So we're up and coming, man. We're up and coming.
Sweet. So, sorry, Joel, you got anything?
No, just keep smiling.
Well, all right, Lobster, go ahead and chill it up.
yeah. Well, Adam's busy like throwing up our links on the side chat and everything. I'd like to remind everybody that towels are innocent creatures in life. And
But you saw that picture of that towel. That towel became a demon pig.
yeah,
Pretty sure.
towels need your love, or they will become demon pigs.
Victim shaming. That's what that is.
Damn.
Can before we get off, can somebody post a link to that freaking Rev freaking out on freaking bath salts and freaking probably Alizé?
What,
I
in
really
his
want to watch
car?
that video.
This here?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Frank's,
gone now. I got a video. I can send it to you. So
yeah. Yeah. Tweet it to me.
all right.
Hey, Buck, would you actually give me link me to that Facebook page on Discord?
To the Haws? You're on. I don't think I'm actually on the Geek Room. Every time I get a Geek Room freaking link for Discord, it's expired. But I know you're on. I think I'll direct message it to you.
Yeah. That's
I'll direct message it to you. Yeah, right.
Word. Thank you.
All right. Lobster, were you through?
Huh?
Did you get finished chilling?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I got penis. I got my penis in all them bitches. What?
Business.
All right, Brad. Good turn. Chill out shit.
Hey, you guys know where all our shit is. It's all linked down below. You know what we do. At least I hope so by now. If you don't, Patreon's down there if you want to support us. We've got some merch at the Teespring link, an Amazon affiliate link, because people are still buying things off Amazon. Maybe you don't. It's tough times. Maybe you don't have the money to outright support us. If you're gonna buy something off Amazon, just use our link. We get a little kickback of that. See, it's win-win. It's good
How
times.
much do you get off Amazon?
And
$1 million.
Wow.
and Bran. Half the reason why I like the show is because I want to hear you say "fuck you, Billy."
Yes, the Chicken Salad Fund is actually a thing in my PayPal. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm
my
interested.
wife loves chicken salad. You know, I got to keep her in chicken salad. So,
Damn straight.
Well, even though he's not here,
I'm also 70 years old. But anyway,
70, fucking 70.
oh my god! At
Busted
least
out
I'm
again.
not the oldest fuck in the room for once. You're not 70.
buddy.
You're lying
Thanks,
to me.
guys. Thanks for letting me hang out. Seriously.
No problem.
And fuck you, Billy.
Yeah.
Just
and also
Woo
Teespring.
woo!
Who the fuck is Billy?
exactly.
no.
Leave it that way.
Billy's the guy who doesn't read good, and who's the one in charge of reading super chats, which is really like I feel like I'm wasting my money.
Yeah. People ask why we keep him around. That boy can shake his ass. Let me tell you.
Yes, but he doesn't. He doesn't own it, though. You know what I mean?
He will.
So
he doesn't
he
understand
will.
what he has.
So is Billy like? Is it an act, or is Billy really that averse to that freaking mentally disabled freaking wrestling guy? Is he? I can't figure it out.
Billy doesn't want to be near him because I don't think Billy knows how to react to what's being done to him.
I kind of feel like maybe there's a small part of he wants to be mean to the kid, and then he's like, I can't do that. Like
Right.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. That's what I can't figure out. Is like why is like Billy just is it part of the gag that Billy doesn't want to talk to him, or does Billy genuinely not want to fucking
Oh, but you've got no problem leaving me in a room with him, do you?
More so, I'd say more so the gag is the fact that I won't let it die. And I won't ever, Billy. You piece of shit.
Yeah, no. Oh, trust me, man. It's one of my favorite things to listen to. Is like, what's that guy's name? I forget.
Suplex City.
Suplex City or whatever. You're like, and like Billy's like, fuck you guys.
Suplex was in the chat earlier. Actually, he was calling Billy a pussy then.
Yeah, burn it down. Yeah.
See,
I gotta ask.
Filter ain't so hot. However, I'm not completely convinced that Billy isn't, doing like, steroids. So like I think there's a chance that and it,
no man
anything. I don't know anything. I gotta be fair. I'm not accusing, right? This is not accusing. I just know that people that do some of what he does tend to kind of do that. I'm just saying. So he may or may not have possible rage issues. Like that's a possibility. I don't know.
Frank, I think is his employers here at the Geek Room. We should subject him to some testing.
All right, Billy. Before you come on, you're gonna have to piss in the cup.
Yeah, these are credible allegations against you, Billy.
Yeah. But dealing with Suplex is
dumb. He's gonna like get some pregnant chick to pee in a cup for him. Like that.
Billy, did you know you're pregnant?
Well, and Jello, just because he don't read good, don't mean he's on the steroids. It doesn't affect your brain in that way.
Does Billy have what brain?
He likes to pick up things and then put them down again. Like he does that a lot of times today. So he might have rage issues. I'm just saying.
I used to all the time. But
does Billy understand that the steroids are not meant to be put up the pooper?
Well, it depends on the steroid. I'm sure they have some pooper-based freaking steroids.
You got to let him find these things out on his own,
I mean, you don't have to, but that doesn't mean you can't. Like, let's face it, most things,
real-world experience.
It's funny. I'm assuming Billy is like as hardcore as like guy like Vegan Gains or freaking like some. Is Billy that inside his workouts and shit? Because I don't know.
I heard Billy wears a dominatrix suit when he does his workout.
It's a fucking gimp suit, dude.
Billy was really fat. Like, is it me or?
Well, you know what's funny? Like
flex spandex bodysuit.
Hey, I lift weights. I used to lift weights, so I feel like I gotta defend Billy. Dude. Dude's got some fucking pipes on him, man.
Get the fuck out of here.
that mean Billy's been blowing you?
I'm just trying to fucking butter Billy up so he reads better when I fucking super chat. Like maybe like, oh yeah, Buck Melanoma gave me a compliment. Maybe when I read the words, I'll actually pronounce them the way they're spelled.
Oh shit! All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end this before it goes. We get a call tomorrow from Billy. Like, what the fuck, you guys?
Billy will
Do
be.
not eat nutritional yeast.
If you're watching this video after it's aired live, go down to the comments. I guarantee you, Billy's down there bitching and complaining.
He did it in the last video.
He's like, I'm 100% natty, bitches.
Yeah,
100% natty.
He did that in the last Devil's Lace. He's like, I don't eat nutritional yeast.
just goes through and answers all of his criticisms
Prove
in the
it.
video.
All right, later, guys.
Later.
All right, buddies.